What the move is, what the business. This Big Nuck, man, aka VVS Snuck, aka Nucky Johnson, man. I'm here with the Big Q.
Is there a QCZ? You understand me?
One half of the rare form. We represent the rare form. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to hit the likes, hit the subscribes. If you're on my Instagram, I need you to go hit the link in the bio so you can see what's really going on. What the motherfucker saying? What really tea? You got to see what really tea, man. You got to go on the motherfucking link, man. But if you want to watch from Instagram, be my guest, man. Y'all hit the likes and subscribe. We got some real shit to talk about, man.
Yes, sir. I got a lot of shit on my chest, too. I got a lot of shit I want to
Well,
talk
get it out there.
Well, let that.
Get it out there,
Yeah,
man.
come on, man. I got
get it off your bean.
Yeah.
Cause we ain't
gotta talk to the people, man. I'm gonna talk to the people today, man. I really want y'all to hear what I'm talking about today.
Hey, man, listen. Man. We don't carry no bad juju, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't carry no bad energy, man. We got something on our chest. We get it off. Even if it's with each other, we gonna get it off. Man. This is my best partner in the world, man. I ain't lying. I've been with a nigga 15 years. That's my guy, man. A lot of his views is different, though.
Yeah.
I just found out a view about you about 10 minutes ago. That's crazy.
Ooh, we ain't gotta get into that. You gonna talk about it tonight?
We ain't gotta talk about it.
You gonna talk about it tonight?
Nah, hell nah. Not tonight. Hell nah. We ain't gonna talk about that tonight because this shit get wicked. It really get wicked, man. Yeah. Welcome to the rap farm, man.
Is there straight rare?
This episode right here is for the ladies, but it ain't for a specific type of lady because we're gonna go all the way around the board with these different types of ladies that we talk about, man. First, I want to jump right into it though. Alicia Andrews. I want to jump right into the Alicia Andrews situation, man. Matter of fact, let me goddamn go on and pull him up so you can see what the fuck I'm talking about, man. I want to get into that situation. Her. I want to talk about her, bro. The girl that was with Foolio all night, sharing location, sharing motherfucking coordinates, sharing, man. Mm. Where I'm from, now, them type of girls right there, we call them set-up girls. Mm. That we call them now. Mm. I don't know what we used to call them back in the day. I guess they always been set-up girls, bro.
It really wasn't no name for them. It
might not have been a name for him.
It really wasn't no name for him, man. You just understood what type of chick you were dealing with.
Yeah.
It wasn't no.
So why was it so
labels.
easy to understand?
The labels had came in this century, this new age shit.
Why it's so easy for motherfuckers to not recognize that type of woman now? Bro, this girl, let me give you a background, man. Alicia Andrews, one of the three, well, really, they got 5 suspects. I think they done caught 4. I don't know if they got the 5th one. But she one of them. And she was with Foolio all night, gang. Mm-hmm. Sharing coordinates, sharing all kind of shit, bro. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can pull that up, man.
There the bitch.
Let me see if I can pull that up, gang. Okay, so yeah.
I don't need drink. You
must have So listen, she was with the nigga. She was with the nigga all night. Mm-hmm. They were drinking right here, having shots. I don't know which one of it is. I ain't even finna try to figure it out, but the bitch was in there. Mm-hmm. When they went to the goddamn strip club, the bitch was in there.
So they do.
All night, huh?
That's what they do. That's what they do. What's she supposed to be at?
What you mean? No, she doing for what the situation she was in.
Yeah,
she's doing everything she's supposed to do. We ain't gonna act like the bitch. The bitch was doing everything she was supposed to do in the situation she went. She probably young. I think she young. Them niggas said, "Hey, it could have been any kind of situation. Hey, you gonna let us know what's going on with that nigga, or we gonna goddamn spank your ass."
But no, ain't no spanking.
With the niggas.
Man, come on, man. Let me tell you something, man. First of all, when you talking about hitting the lick, everybody know that any real street nigga, ain't nigga who got down. Look, I ain't condoning. I ain't trying to get no motherfucker, no easy route. But the easiest thing to do is put a female on a nigga. His guard is down. But you can catch the nigga with his drawers down.
Why do you think niggas be so comfortable? You know what I think?
Because the female.
But you know what I think, bro? Enough of these type of females ain't dying.
Yeah. That don't got nothing to do with.
They not taking even. Listen, females are not gonna keep doing that type of shit if these type of females end up spanked.
But that's what I'm saying. The rules are different, bro. That's a female.
No facts.
It's a female. So at the end of the day, that's still a female that could be blood tied to you, bro. And there's certain levels of respect and principles that come with how you interact with a female, and vice versa for a female to do for a man. So that's just a fact. So of course, if I'm really thinking a female is feeling me, right? My guard is all the way down, bro. My guard is down. You feel me? So niggas ain't about to be just running out here splacking females and then acting like
that's the problem, nigga.
No, bro.
That's the problem.
Yeah. No. The problem is you trusting the bitch.
That's also the problem.
That's the major problem. You should know that. Like, come on, have these niggas know these bitches ain't for you, but you so caught up in the glitz and the glamour.
Especially a nigga like Joolio, because he had too much going on to even have no rando ass bitches around him. Nigga, when you got that kind of smoke going on in the city, man, you gotta move militant.
Yeah. Yes. And most niggas who moving like they got one queen. So when they is popping out, they just popping out with their homies and and they knock something down, but they retreating back to their queen, the one they know.
Not facts.
Is not gonna be able to tell. They're gonna hold it down, hold the fort down, got the keys to the kingdom. Like, yeah. Them niggas move strategically.
That's how you
like that. Yeah.
But these niggas also young, bro.
Yes, with no guidance.
That was his birthday. I think he died on his birthday. He turned 26.
Yeah, man. You see what I'm saying though, man? You don't get no birthdays, bro. You don't get no birthday. Not when you moving like that. And your birthdays need to be out the city.
Yeah.
Out the country. Like, nigga, that's what we moving toward. Like, I can party any day down the street. I get that bag. I want to expand my horizon. I want to goddamn see different shit, do different shit. You got some niggas ain't never left their city, never left their goddamn state.
Yeah, because I think he was in Tampa. He was still in the state.
Yeah, man.
From Jacksonville. He was in Tampa like 3 hours away, 2-3 hours.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't know how you don't want to move away because, man, let me tell you something, man. The only intelligent thing is surviving. You done made your mark. You done got little, well,
the nigga Joolio was posting all day. Hit his DM. You want to know where the pool party at? We here 20 deep. We put up to the club. He was out. They said he was all on weird ass sides of Tampa's place. He definitely don't need to be at. Mm-hmm. Man, listen. Let me see if I can pull up that footage when they got down. Did they want to? Let me see if I can pull that shit up, bro.
Man, look here, man. Let me tell you something.
Nah, that's when they caught bruh today.
We just talked that head. Sister living proof. You can't walk a mile in my shoe. You can't even hang with my crew. I'm just trying to get bigger. Staying independent.
That's what they got down caught it there today. Let me see if I can find that video, bro. Boy.
Man, you gotta stand on business, but I don't understand these niggas, man, these days, bro. That shit crazy. You running around this motherfucker dying for a little bit of fame,
Here
man.
You go. 1-2 shooters. I think it was 4 of them niggas. Third. It should look like a scene from Heat.
That shit ain't even funny, but yeah. What's that?
Look, sitting up. Had to drop. All because of that little bitch. Bank of shit. Third shooter sitting over there. Get some more. Man, that's crazy.
Well, them niggas was set up like goddamn, like, them niggas really thought they was in Call of Duty. But these niggas done set up goddamn, like, straight military style.
Bro, it was said that them niggas had shell catchers and everything on that shit. It was a real hit, man.
Nah, I just told you, man, that's a real military style. You ain't even got these niggas grouped up. These niggas said, we gonna spread out. I'm gonna flank you off. You know, understand me? He gonna come, if he come this way, he might take 10 from me. He gonna have to take another 10 from you, and he gonna have to take another 10 from the other nigga to get the fuck up out of here. But like, yeah, like, nah, them niggas, Them niggas really goddamn, yo. That's a
Upstairs.
real hit. You know what I'm saying? That's a real hit, man. That's why I was saying all because you let your guard down. Like, it, like, let me tell you something, man. Let's keep it all the way funky too, man. I don't know that nigga from a can of goddamn paint. So I don't know what kind of body that nigga got on his belt. I don't know what kind of karma that nigga that shot out here into the universe. So I ain't on nobody goddamn side. You feel me? I don't know the nigga from a can. But as far as this right here, nigga, you trusting the bitch? But you won't let yourself get tricked off the street for a bitch? For some pussy?
That nigga had about 15 bitches in there. Ain't no way he
Man, look,
trust
man,
all them bitches.
Man, let me tell you something, man. I would have got there party all night and tucked off to a goddamn massage parlor and goddamn went home. Goddamn, fuck. You putting yourself out there, man, for a nut, man. Like, you really
He had too many bitches. He might not even supposed to even be fucking with that particular bitch that night.
That's what I'm saying. You got these people too close to you. Because you got these people close to you. You trying to have fun. You trying to goddamn. That's what I'm saying. It ain't even worth it.
It ain't worth it.
That's what I'm saying. I would have left these niggas in the club. I would have by the second club. I would have been, what, Brian? I'd been paid for everything. So you niggas ain't been looking for me.
But
I
you know,
paid for all the drink. By the time they got their third bottle came, y'all realized I was gone. You know what I mean?
But you know, goddamn, that's because we survive these streets, bro. So a lot of the shit that we know, the shit we saying now is by experience. These niggas is babies. These niggas babies still. And the way and the way they be making songs dissing each other, he definitely should never ever be moving like that. He got too many odds. Bitch are going, and that just bring me back to the point, man. That just bring me back to the point. Let's pull her ass back up.
What's your point?
Pull her ass back up.
Don't lose goddamn.
About to pull her ass back up, gang. This motherfucker, bro. It all started with shouting. They need to give that motherfucker just much time.
Yeah.
I ain't lying, bro. And you know when she get in there, she finna tell on everything in there.
Oh, yeah. How you think they locked up everybody else?
You think they got her first? I don't think they got her first. They got footage out here when she got locked up too. Pouring rain. This motherfucker, hear me. I ain't lying. Piece of shit.
Damn it, man.
I'm so sick of these. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell you something my daughter told me when I picked up from work the other day. He said, damn, I'm 16. I ain't even know better than that, man. Why? She said, first of all, why she even in them why she in them men business? You ain't supposed to be in no man business.
But I go back to see that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I gotta play devil advocate, bro. I just got to, man. You understand me? How you know? Cause bro ain't got his team ain't got no bodies. His team ain't got there knock nobody over. How you know
it's ongoing?
So how you know one of her family members wasn't like a kinfolk to her fell a victim to the other side?
But how the fuck? How is she even on that side if he spanked somebody she fucked with on the other side?
Because first of all, bro,
how he ain't picked up on?
Bro,
that?
You got niggas that grew up in the same hood. I'm talking about blood relatives in two different gangs. Don't even really fuck with each other like that, but they cousins, blood cousins, know each other, auntie, all that shit. So you rocking with a whole nother squad.
The niggas that's beefing him in younger age, they used to be friends and shit.
That's what I'm saying. So now, goddamn, I might be cute with y'all, but goddamn, you know what's name is a residual family member. So I just don't know the story, bro. So now if she goddamn got a story like that, if you got that one, so that's why I say I can't blame nobody but the nigga. If you about that, man, let me tell you something. You live by the gun, you die by the gun, bro.
Oh yeah,
I can't even, like. Period. Like, that bitch.
I think all these young niggas knowing that's how they going out. That's why I think they live so reckless.
But why? When you really can die for a cause. You die for a cause that means absolutely nothing.
These motherfuckers ain't trying to die for no cause.
You are dying for a cause. The cause is getting money. These bitches are dying because they want to have money, fuck hoes, and live in the glamour. That's they call.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's
I think these niggas really got off on dissing each other, bro. And niggas on each side been getting spanked.
But you can diss somebody.
It's hurt there.
You can diss somebody in your basement, and nobody hear about it. But you got it off. Like no, they want what come with this.
Yeah,
yeah,
guaranteed. They want the motherfucking. They want the algorithm.
The algorithm, the stats. Yeah,
but
you right.
Them
right,
type of
though,
fans.
right.
Them type of fans, bro. They really don't love you, bro.
Nah.
I ain't seen nobody just going crazy for no Foolio like they were for Nipsey.
Nah.
Two different types of niggas. Both probably used to be on the same shit, but one of them just elevated, one of them didn't. One of them moving reckless, man. This nigga's moving entirely too reckless, man.
Well, shit, technically both of them were then, bro. If you want to say that, my guy.
No, I think,
bro, you can't be
Nipsey did so much for his hood. He probably didn't mind dying in his hood. He probably didn't want to go like that.
And look, man, bro, you can't
But he
be out
probably
here.
didn't mind dying
You can't
in the
be
hood.
out here, but you can't straddle the fence, man. Period, man. Like you can't straddle the fence.
Nipsey was doing?
Yeah. If I came from these same block, the same street where I done did questionable shit, now I got money and I want to take care of my family and live more, civil and bro, you can't be in the same blocks using slap niggas and calling niggas snitches, bro. That don't
He
work
was
that
giving
way.
back to the block.
I don't give a fuck. Then you give back to the block and then you get the fuck away from the block. That's what you do.
And he had a store in the block that he posted up in.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And look how you thought like that was cute. Look where he at. So ain't nothing about that cute. It wasn't obviously. Yeah. Okay. And you sitting there telling niggas, but you can't. I don't give a fuck, man. These niggas, man. Everybody a man. You can't sit here. You sitting here. And he might be a snitch, not be a snitch, but you in here embarrassing nigga, knowing the nigga know you got more world recognition than the average nigga. So if you calling me a snitch on the block in front of everybody. But that shit sending out goddamn volume. That shit sending out ripples. Yep, so now you're going to have another nigga calling. Now you might be on the diss track. You don't know what niggas. So I'm just saying you can't straddle the fence. I don't care if that nigga a snitch or not at this point. What you think I'm be telling nigga he on the block here? I'm rich. And I didn't bought this block. I don't give a fuck what this pussy ass nigga is. What I'm going to tell him is, can you go that way? Hey, whoa, wait. Hey, he tried to dap me. Oh, shit, I got to go in the store. Hey, I'll be back, man. Yeah, get that nigga away from me. Why is he around me? I don't want this nigga in my vicinity.
Nah, that's a fact.
I ain't got to insult this nigga. Guess what? His life has already insulted him. I don't have to insult him. His life has insulted him. He looks like a bum. You just got out of jail. Yeah, what the fuck you got going, nigga? Don't know I'm Gucci.
I think he just made a mistake. Mistakes cost you your life.
No,
bro.
Man, you move different, man. When you, man, with what they say, with great power comes great responsibility, man. That shit is 1000% right, my guy.
No, that's a fact.
I can't look, man. Every job I work, man. Let me tell you something, man. I knew I couldn't do what other motherfuckers can get away with because I had to goddamn stay in my lane. Okay, I can get away with this, and the third, but I know if I do this, I get fucked up. They can do that because that's their lane. That's how they can move.
Yeah.
They can do that and not get no goddamn backlash. Me? No, I can't move like them niggas move. I'm more rare. Nigga, that's why our shit is called rare form.
Yeah, fact.
Cause I'm more rare. I'm different. I'm different from them niggas. So if I move like them niggas, I'm gonna get fucked up faster because I'm in a pack of motherfuckers that I don't belong with. I don't belong with these niggas.
I totally agree, man. You get that bag, you got definitely that hometown shit. A lot of rappers, that's where most rappers die.
Oh man, where that nigga Cheeky? That nigga Cheeky got fame. That nigga where he moved to?
Cali.
Sit here and get me out of here.
They said
and I'm gonna talk.
That nigga just went back and did a show in Chicago here after 10 plus years.
Man, yeah. That nigga is a genius.
Larger than life. And he went back home. Hey, listen, when you don't let these motherfuckers be, when you don't be so accessible to motherfuckers, you be larger than life.
Yeah.
You spread yourself too thin, boy, you'll be a motherfucking piece of gum, man.
Especially nowadays, you can still give back on FaceTime, on social media. I can still talk about my block, my city, where I came from. I love all the cute shit. And get what? I'm over here with my family, taking care of my family, loving them. Yeah, I'm loving y'all from a distance.
I don't think Joolio had no kids or nothing, man. That nigga just outside, thugging it.
Man, let me tell you something. We gotta get a hold of our young niggas, man. We gotta get a hold of these niggas, man. If y'all gonna shoot somebody, man, or kill somebody, man, do that shit for a reason, man. Stop goddamn pointing your guns and shit that don't make no goddamn sense.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't know Alicia Andrews' story behind why she did what she did, but I'm gonna tell y'all female like that, bro. If you out here just goddamn set niggas up because you wanna be cool, or you love a nigga, or he paying you a little bit of scratch, if you out here set niggas up because of that, you deserve to die.
Yeah.
Y'all type of women, bro, y'all don't deserve to be here. They need to start taking y'all out of here, man. Because y'all ain't doing the community no good.
That's what they gonna do to the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Either gonna kill a nigga, they gonna go to jail, get the goddamn death penalty, or if he might just rot in prison, living dead. That's the same shit. So that bitch belong in the same place.
Let me tell y'all, set up girls something too. I don't know, niggas, man. Men will kill you, man. Yeah. We live in them days, man.
Nah, man, nah. I think
they not sparing no women, man.
I think that's the easy route. Yeah, you got, you know.
They not sparing no women, man. Not in 2024.
I'm gonna tell you what these niggas, man. These niggas don't mind going across your tail. I have seen that, but these niggas don't mind goddamn mollywopping your ass. If Diddy ain't showed y'all that, but look, these niggas would go across your head.
Yeah, but that's my thing. The reason why they getting away with this and doing so much of this, bro, is because they ain't getting knocked off. Yeah. Female like that need to be knocked. Once you put yourself in a man position like that, bro, and y'all playing with guns, Draco, shit like that, bro, you need to feel a couple of them bitches too. Yeah. Because you don't understand how serious it can get. Nah, man. But I don't know. These new girls growing up, they know how serious it
and then they think that shit cute. And that's another thing too, man. You know, a lot of these knockout girls, man, y'all looking at the cute shit like, oh, I'm just playing a certain small part.
They think that's the smallest part.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you where we over here. I ain't doing it. We over here, David.
That's the major part. You the inside man.
That's why I think she should get the most.
You the inside man.
That's why I think she should get the absolute most time.
No.
She should get more time than the nigga that pulled the trigger.
And then half the time, then what are you getting from it? Some dick? Half the time you ain't even getting no bag. Niggas ain't paying you off no nothing.
Especially if y'all ain't getting no bag, bro.
Man, that shit is.
If y'all ain't getting no bag, bro. And y'all just out here goddamn setting niggas up, and you ain't even getting enough money to set your family straight. You need to be knocked off.
Yeah.
Y'all females, I swear to God, when it come to black on black crime gang, females is 70% the cause.
I think that's all. Shit.
That's probably all races.
Yeah.
All races, bro. Across the board, I don't care what it is. 70 to 75% of the time, was a female involved, bro. Yeah, in the mix, somehow, some way, always, bro. I don't understand why we put the vagina on a pedestal that goddamn big, man.
Because it birthed us.
Because it birthed us. Man, if you don't shut the fuck up, man. Cut it out, bro.
I didn't say it deserved.
Cut it the fuck, man.
You got me fucked up. Yeah, we came out of pussy hole. That's meant to be put on a goddamn pedestal. I don't give a fuck. What do you mean? Who?
A vagina.
A vagina. We came out of a vagina, bro. That's what we came out of. A vagina hole. Bro, that shit gave you your whole mere existence.
Nothing would have came out of a vagina if it wasn't for a man.
I don't see. That's what I say. That's what we get fucked up. That's what the debate come in at, and the argument between male and female. Because it's not I think you should be put on a pedestal, and you should put me on a pedestal, because we can't have neither without both of us.
Tell me why. Fact. Tell me why vagina on a pedestal and penis ain't. Why did we put that motherfucker on such a pedestal?
That's a societal thing, man.
Man, break it down.
That's a societal thing, man.
I don't know how
I'm just saying, with vagina don't come a lot of testosterone, a lot of want to be controlled and have some type of territory, like so it's more easy to deal with and manipulate. And with penis comes, no, I'm not going for that. So fuck that. I'm gonna protect my vagina, my woman, my queen, my daughter, my sister, and everybody else. And this is what we gonna do. And I don't give a fuck how y'all feel.
If that's the case, yeah. Then why a vagina on a pedestal to where niggas is ready to pay, live and die, go outside, fuck behind their brother, fuck behind their partners? Why is a vagina on a pedestal like that to where niggas are move like Joolio was moving, man, and fuck around and lose a life behind it?
Man, what you talking about some shit that's been going on since the beginning of time.
Tell me why.
Man, for you to ask a question like that, man, I guess it's really for the people because he knows that's what we doing.
I don't know shit. I'm asking.
See?
Tell me. Put me up.
Man, ask me the question.
Put me up
Right.
there, man. I mean, you got all that. You said because we
people been doing that shit since the beginning of the motherfucking time. Man, we fucking tricked us, nigga.
We tricked ourselves. That's all I want you to say.
I ain't
We
even
ain't
say
gotta
that.
go. We ain't gotta go back and forth. You said
no,
the right shit.
No,
We tricked ourselves.
listen.
Y'all heard what he
listen,
said. Chat, y'all hit the
listen.
like. Y'all hit the subscribe, man. Y'all hit the notification bell, man, so y'all can know when he come back on here saying everything that I needed to say.
Listen, man. Motherfuckers, he asked Adam why he got there and ate that apple. What the fuck is you talking about? For that vagina. Well, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the shit been happening since the beginning of fucking time, even in the Bible. Where how niggas been tricking themselves off for that pussy. Niggas been tricking themselves off that pussy since goddamn Adam wanted the goddamn apple. Now you'll sit here and be like, well, why folks, the Bible could tell you that. It started in Genesis.
Yeah.
This shit started in Genesis, and now you trying to in 24, you like, but why? Yeah, that's why.
We need
That's the power
that's the
of
problem.
A female.
That's the problem.
And
that right there, they got too much power right now, and they doing all kind of dumb. They doing all kind of shit because of it, man. All of it ain't dumb. Some of it is strategic. They doing a lot of shit right now because they finally realized the power is in the vaginas. Now look at us sitting over here because we're gonna get into the next subject about the heterosexual black man and where we stand right now on the totem pole. And a big part of the reason why is because we put that motherfucking vagina on such a high pedestal, bro.
We should look into it then.
No, I'm here. We put that motherfucking vagina on such a high goddamn pedestal, gang, that we trick ourselves out the goddamn street.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on my Instagram, man, go to the link in the bio so you can see what's the fuck really going on. We trick ourselves out the street, man.
Yeah.
What you mean? The heterosexual black male right now, and in the state of the heterosexual black male right now in America, we at the absolute bottom of the totem pole, bro.
Yeah, man. You know why, man? Because we make up down there probably 0.1% of the population. First of all, the shit that we eat, a lot of shit, it tear down. So your testosterone is what make you a man. Like, that's what make you more aggressive and makes you like, oh.
So you think men ain't being men right now? You say that.
Fact. So it's easy to be a passive aggressive. Like, even me, right now, I don't want to be served nowhere that a female. I want a female to service me. Okay, man, I don't want no.
Get your barbaric.
I know, man. Look, man, I'm just
Roman, motherfucking Roman Empire, the fuck up out of here, man.
No, man, it's just less confrontational. It's easy to deal with. That's a female.
I don't give a fuck who bring my steak. Man, I'm hungry.
I want a female, and it ain't even got to be within the goddamn realm of a goddamn waitress. That's what you saying. I'm saying any type of service. You be selling me insurance, goddamn it. I want a motherfucking female to talk to me.
Why you think you can get over?
They're more emotional.
You think you can goddamn get over? That's your problem. You think you can get over the motherfucking bitch? No. You think you can work your one too?
No, I think it's more rational. I think I can have a more of a civil conversation.
Why? Because you go to Puerto Rican, gonna come out, you gonna start licking your lips and shit. What is we saying?
I don't know, man. I got a problem with authority. Two bulls gonna bump heads. A bull gonna goddamn be able to talk to a cow all night and fuck and have sex with every single cow on the pasture. Okay, but if you put one extra bull there, they're gonna bump heads all night. No, so I don't want that. I don't want that aggressive. You just don't even want to deal no nigga. Yeah,
but that's why we at the bottom of the totem pole.
No,
that type of thing. That type of fucking rationale.
No, it's not.
What if we need to get together and make some shit shake out here? You gonna do that with our women too?
No, I said service me.
You'll go there with
I said service me. I never said that I want to interact with. I'd rather interact with a female on every single goddamn plane. I didn't say that.
What you saying?
I just told you what I'm saying.
What?
It's easier to interact with a female for me, especially in a servitude manner, than another man, bro. Period.
So females are here to serve you.
Who?
So you saying all females are here to serve you?
That was you said.
No, you said in a serving. You said in a serving atmosphere.
What you saying? But you trying to admit? But look. This boy is trying to goddamn trick me into the shit to make.
That's what I'm saying. You said in a serving atmosphere, you want a woman to serve you. Is what you said.
Yes, I'd rather a female to serve me. Yeah. Yes. I also rather a female to nurture me. If I go to the doctor, it's a lot of things. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Of course, that I'm talking about serving right now.
That's still a form of service, bro.
I ain't saying you go to the massage parlor and you want a nigga to crack your back. That ain't what I'm saying, bro.
I get a form of service. It's still a form of service. But what are you talking
about? But you saying the nigga can't bring you a steakhouse? You can't bring you a steakhouse?
He can, but what I'd rather have.
I get it. I understand. Though.
And I'm just saying, and even saying that, I might get a bitch that goddamn might cuss me the fuck out, and I might get it. So it's still rolling the dice. I'm not sitting there saying like, oh, a woman going. Yeah, that's what I want. A woman that got a mind right. I'd rather interact with.
Can I break some news to you?
What's up, Hollis?
The way this world shitting right now, we about to do the goddamn serving.
Man,
we about to do the serving, bro.
Nah, what they trying to do is they trying to kill all the real alpha males off. Any man that has these strong convictions and belief, because you gotta think about it, man. Those gonna be the pioneers.
Yeah,
the alpha's gonna be the pioneer. Them the motherfuckers gonna run head first, ready to battle, ready to fight, ready to say I don't give a fuck. Woo woo. They take on the values of standing up for their family, they wives, their kids. They just not to say betas don't do that, but I'm saying these alphas take it to another level as far as fighting and by any means necessary type mentality. You see what I'm saying? It's a little different. You feel me? So like, I want you to die off. How can I control? Let me tell you something. You know what they did to the niggas in prison? They gave them that goddamn saltpeter.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you're easily manageable, man. Look at it, man. An ox, right? An ox ain't nothing but a bull with his nuts cut off.
Yeah.
He has zero testosterone. Now he's a worker. This motherfucker is goddamn plowing the field. Goddamn. You understand me? But this nigga is plowing the field. When he has his nuts, that nigga he running through the little red shirts. He got them jumping into the stands. This is a bull.
Why you think it's so many betas now, man?
Because they like
the food.
The analogy I just said, exactly.
Yeah.
Attacking our testosterone level. Attacking our testosterone level. So now, therefore, now that we don't have that natural aggression, that natural buckness, it's easy to control and manipulate you and say, hey, it's okay if I touch your butt as a man. You know, because now the natural instinct for you to say, man, what the fuck is you doing is gone. It is gone. So now it's like you basing it off rationale, and now you're gonna be basing it off of TikTok and looking at cute shit and saying it's not that bad. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
because
they're doing a good ass job.
Yeah, they're doing a great job.
The fucking women of today is like, they swear they the new niggas.
Yeah, that's sad as fuck.
That's insane.
I just say, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I love women. Let me tell you something. I would never want to be a woman. And I love the fucking shit out of y'all. That's your field. That's your plan. I want that comfort to know that I have a woman, right?
Right.
The same way a woman should have that comfort. She talking about she a man. When somebody kick in the goddamn door like they kicked in Foolio door, jump in front of me. Be my man. Shit, this shit done got real, baby. Baby, it done got real. Be the man. Protect us.
I'll tell you what they think being the man is, and only what it consists of financial gains.
That's it, and that's it. And then what's so crazy?
The females now, they think, shit, we getting money too. We having the same money, and we got the same big chewing chains and the same cars and the same guns and all shit in there got. So they automatically think, and then a lot of these niggas ain't taking care of their kids, so they automatically think, shit, we really don't need these niggas until it's time to need you a nigga, bro.
Yeah. But you need a nigga to get into this motherfucking planet. But now you don't need them. That's what I be trying to say, man. It's the duality of life.
Yeah.
And it's a balance. These motherfuckers done throw the whole balance off. Like, this shit is mind-boggling, bro.
It started in the 80s, bro. Like, we already talked about this shit.
Yeah.
When they took them niggas out the house, man, and they gave them folk their welfare, man, and they found out they could do it by themselves, and I ain't gonna just all put it on the government, man.
All you doing is surviving by yourself.
Females is going to further their education more at a bigger rate than us.
Because the thing I'm saying is less pushback. You gotta think, man. That's why I'm trying to tell people. Listen, like even when I was saying, like, think about it, bro. That's why I say it's easy to deal with. Even like I said, I like to be service, because this is what I mean by service, right? Okay, if a man get mad at me, instantly I know it may come to blows. I might have to shoot him, especially depending on how big he is and his mannerism. A woman get mad. She really gonna have to show me. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, she really gonna have to show me before I get my way. She gonna have to show a weapon. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to really go to that extra level for me to feel threatened. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A man instantly, instantly. Female, not so much. It's different, man. That's what I'm saying. As long as we both playing our roles, we can make some shit pop. We really can make some shit pop. But we so fucking lost, man.
They honestly feel like they can.
Man, the greatest thing white folks ever did was divide the goddamn man, the black man from the black woman. That was the most greatest conquer on fucking earth.
Man, that was golden. They took that Instagram, man, and they took that social media platform, and boy, they made all the black women think, and we don't give them nothing to believe in, though. I'm not listening.
But let me tell you something.
I gotta speak real shit.
I'm listening.
Niggas these days ain't giving these girls nothing to believe in, bro.
Man, let me tell you something. I'm gonna go back to work. No, wait before you can get there. The black woman standing up more for homosexuality than the heterosexual goddamn.
Oh, heterosexual. The heterosexual black man is that
black man that's standing there fighting for you. That's who. So you rather fight. You rather fight for a cause that doesn't even attack your direct home because we heterosexual here.
Let me tell you some real shit. The reason why they're attached to that cause and act like they're a part of that cause because they'll get more rights, more leeways, more pathways, more gateways to the promised land before they come over here and just rep being black.
I go back to what we were saying about in the 80s. That's the reason why the reason why she let the government kick your ass out the goddamn house and set up a level of, well, hey, if you have a man in the house, we're not gonna give you these certain government benefits.
No, that's a fact.
It's the same principle.
It's the exact same principle.
The same what you're saying. Yeah. It's that same gateway type shit. Yeah.
Same thing. So it's like now they ain't finna do nothing for a group of blacks here. I can go over here and stand with these gays. I don't think a lot of them be gay. I think they just want them rights.
I don't
that attention.
What Chappelle say? Chappelle say, I'm putting on high heels just so I won't get shot.
I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell
you. And listen what they just did to goddamn Sonya. That's what I'm saying. You sitting here fighting for everybody's rights but your own. That's what black people been doing. That's why I said when they stole us, man, from each other, they did a number.
Man, they did such a number.
When they separated us, because it's crazy. Like, look what's going on.
No, they did a number. They did a good job.
Stand up for every race of beings on this planet, no matter the demographic, the color. They fighting for their fucking rights. But us, we fight for everybody else goddamn cause. Gay cause. It's the same. Motherfucker, you ain't got right shit. And you talk about it's the same. It's the same. What are you talking about?
Let me say something too. Shout out to the LGBT community, man. But don't compare yourself to being black, bro. Don't do that.
Like apple and oranges, man. It's all fruit with different kind of fruit.
The time of pay down there. I'm just telling y'all, man. Don't mistake being that from being black. This shit is different.
Yeah, different.
And nobody gonna understand it if you ain't this.
You can hide your sexual orient and nobody ever know. And you won't get killed and massacred. That's what we did. That's what we went through in America in the bill. And when we built America, right, and the people that was picking the cotton and stuff, it wasn't based on your sex or because you was gay.
Right.
Boy, you gonna pick this goddamn cotton because you gay.
No.
No. You know none of that. No. So I'm just saying that not to say they didn't have their story and they didn't have their pathway to try to goddamn be who the fuck they want to be and not be scrutinized and that's all okay. But to intertwine that with what African Americans been through, because then think about the gay African American.
It'd be like
it's a double whammy. You ain't thinking about that. That motherfucker getting hit twice. Yeah. He gay and he black.
Yeah.
He gonna tell you, man, I'm getting hit from both sides.
No diddy. But diddy probably.
Now ask the white gay motherfucker, do they have the same story? Man, that shit hit different, man.
Your brother said he showed up. Where he at? He left?
He got to be at the door.
Go get him.
But yeah, nah, you right, huh?
The door locked. But yeah, man. You know what I think, bro? You know, African American ain't no nationality, bro.
Who?
You know, African American and black ain't our nationality, bro.
What?
It's not.
Say it one time.
The term African American and black, it's not our original nationality, bro. It's not a nationality, bro. We gotta get back to claiming that.
Put a what's the definition of nationality?
Let me pull it up, cause I will. Cause I motherfucker will, buddy. Nationality. The status of belonging to a particular nation. They changed their nationality to become a Lebanese. An ethnic group. Forming a part one or more political nations. That's what the definition is again.
So, and you say that we not.
I don't think being black is black. Being black is not a nationality, bro.
It is.
What you identify as? African American?
Nah.
Black?
Nah, I identify as melanated.
You identify as melanated.
Melanated.
I don't know, bro.
I identify as melanated.
You don't call yourself black?
I just told you what I identify as. I might call myself an asshole, a dick. I call myself a lot of things, sir. It just depends. But as far as what I identify as is something totally different.
Yeah.
And I identify as a melanated person. That's what I'm saying. That's how they divide you, divide and conquer. It is more melanated people on this whole planet than there is of any other goddamn the opposite.
They got plenty of ways to divide and conquer, nigga, man.
Yeah.
They got plenty of ways.
Yeah.
I just seen Megan Thee Stallion twerking for goddamn Kamala Harris, bro. She was twerking, bro. Quavo came out there with a Count Dracula blouse on, bro. She was out here quoting rappers. Why they do that, bro? Every time the motherfucking election come around, they getting to want to resonate with the blacks. I ain't seen this motherfucking woman in 4 years. Now you want to resonate with the blacks. You quoting rap lyrics. You got Meg Thee Stallion twerking. I know that shit, dog. Why they do that, bro? Why they want to embark on the black culture and our feelings every election?
Well, okay. Well,
after the fact, we don't even see these people.
First of all, it's marketing. You just want to get somebody to vote for you, and you gonna do whatever you got to do. Yeah, what you mean? Do I fuck with? What you mean? Do I fuck with? Half the motherfuckers who vote ain't got no common sense. You can vote when you're 18. Do you forget? So think about the intellect of an 18-year-old. Half of them that ain't going no college, that's probably working at Forever 21. And that's where their mind capacity at, but they have the power to vote. So how do I get these people to want to trend in on making sure that I get voted?
Before we get into that conversation, this finna go left. This finna go left. So goddamn, y'all hit the like and subscribe. If y'all on Instagram, y'all go hit the link in the bio so you can get the real spiel. So we pulling up video, we pulling up facts.
Yeah.
That's what I like about that stream. You can pull up the facts.
Yeah, real time.
You fuck with that? You fuck with the marketing scheme?
What you mean do I fuck with?
Man, listen. The Democratic Party love to goddamn tap dance on these emotions, man. Y'all be ready to goddamn lean and rock.
But the Republicans don't.
No, they don't like us. At least they honest.
What you mean they don't like us? This nigga just went and fucking goddamn.
Nigga said he's giving the police.
This motherfucker just got Kodak Black out of goddamn jail. You think that because he like Kodak Black? He don't give a fuck about no Kodak. And then he went and got one of the most ignorant niggas. Yeah, this nigga's an ignorant nigga. He ain't got no nigga.
Why he do it?
Well, he did it just for the same reason you just said Megan Thee Stallion was twerking. The fuck did you mean? To get votes. To get the young black folks who love this motherfucker and that's gonna follow his ass. What are you talking about?
You gonna go give her your vote too?
Who?
You?
Give who a vote?
Miss Harris.
Okay, so you gonna get Trump a vote? Pull up that shit Trump said.
I can't vote.
Yeah, that's what you better say because he shows on one side. No, pull up the opponent though.
I ain't
because guess what? It's a balance between life, my guy. Which one you gonna pick? You got to pick the lesser.
I ain't voting. No.
You want to be fucked with KY jelly or without it?
That's what you think going on?
Yeah. That's what I think going on.
Pull this shit up.
Yeah. Pull what that motherfucker Trump said, man. Y'all motherfuckers better wake up, man. If y'all don't wake up after hearing this shit, man, any black motherfucker who goddamn vote for goddamn Trump after hearing this shit is a traitor to their race.
You think he gonna do that?
He said it.
I don't think none of these.
See what I'm saying? That's what's so crazy. See, y'all get this motherfucker to pass. He said it, but he don't really mean it.
I don't think these politicians do nothing they say they gonna do. Like,
I don't give a fuck. You said it, and it's a slap in the face, and you want to believe in his heart on a hypothetical motherfucker you don't know. No,
Grayson fired from the force and indicted.
No, that ain't it.
Yes, sir. You're a good-looking guy. Look at that guy. Looks like a banker from Wall Street. You can see I'm an old man, and I have grandchildren that I want to see taken care of. Right. And I want them to know that they can have the same life that I have had.
Just to your point, man.
Make sure that they have the same. You know, I mean, I can just see how incredible you are by the emotion of that and the way you asked the question. We're going to make sure they have the same life that you had or better. We're going to make it safe. We have to give authority back to law enforcement so they can properly protect people. Because right now, the law enforcement is not allowed to do their job because crime is so big.
Hold on, let me bring that back.
We're going to make it safe. We're going to make sure they have the same life that you had or better. We're going to make it safe. We have to give authority back to law enforcement so they can properly protect people. Because right now, the law enforcement is not allowed to do their job because crime is so big. Crime is so bad in the cities, and one of the things I said is we're giving immunity. We're going to guarantee people, you know, they lose a law enforcement person, they go and stop people from robbing stores. You go to some of these department stores where 500 people walk into the stores, they walk out with air conditioning, they strip the whole store, the company goes out of business, the store is vacant for 25 years, the whole city becomes a slum. And if you do anything as a law enforcement person, they take away your house, they take away your family, they take away your pension. We're going to make it so that we're going to give them essentially immunity. We're going to make it that they are not going to be losing their pension.
Pause that and go back to that. What he gonna do for these folks?
That they are not going to be losing their pension. They take away your pension. We're going to make it so that we're going to give them essentially immunity. We're going to make it that they are not.
How you feel about that?
Immunity to Sonya your ass. You know, to Sonya your ass. You see what they did to Sonya? The motherfucker had a goddamn pot. Man. She didn't. That was he about to get these folks immunity to Sonya your ass. Blow your fucking brains out and not have zero repercussion. He just said it in front of the goddamn world. He already got immunity if he become the president. Thanks to the Supreme Court, he gonna have immunity, and then he's gonna give that immunity to people who gonna blow your fucking brains out. That's what's so crazy, and it was so sad is that it took Sonya. Man, we got multiple cases like that, man. This just is one that this is more relevant because it just happened. But there's multiple cases. Like the fuck.
Nah, I feel you.
Especially in these little hit big towns where the sheriffs run the whole goddamn city that don't get no media feed, don't get no recognition for us to get a voice on. They get immunity. They get immunity too. So, like, what the fuck are you thinking? This and you talking about some? Do I not believe him? Yes, I believe him because these the same motherfuckers who allow people to attack the fucking Capitol, bro. And he tried.
Hold on, what you mean allow?
What you mean allow? He was
what
fucking.
You mean allow?
The motherfucker running around
the Capitol. He wasn't nothing he can do. He ain't want to do nothing.
Okay, sir. So obviously you don't follow what the fuck
No, I
goes
follow
on.
what the fuck
No, you
goes on.
don't, because the motherfucker hold pet rallies every week.
He had a pet rally before that.
Okay, and he told them folks to storm the Capitol. The fuck did you mean he had nothing to do with it? He said do it.
So why the fuck the Democrats didn't do nothing then?
What are you talking about? Why do you keep moving the goddamn goalposts?
No, the goalpost is right here.
Sir, the nigga said some dumb shit, right? And he wanted people to storm the Capitol. What about that? What?
What about it?
He that's inciting a riot, bro. Imagine
Yeah,
the
he
fucking
incited a riot.
Obama said that shit. And that Black Lives Matter need to
And
storm
guess
the
what?
Capitol
Guess
for
what?
black rights.
Guess what?
What the white folk
If
gonna do?
Obama would have said that shit, it wouldn't be a nigga wouldn't put an Air Force One on the step. That's the difference.
And that's sad.
That's insane.
Yeah, because we got brothers like you keep moving the goalpost for Trump instead of fighting for your own cause.
Hold on, bro. Let me get this shit straight on the line right now. I ain't fucking no motherfucking Trump.
Okay, that's the first time you said it, sir.
If you fuck Kabbalah, just say that. I ain't fucking no Trump. I ain't for now one of these motherfuckers.
Okay, stand on business. Because you show you real. You show your feelings against Kabbalah,
I ain't
but
finna let you just sit here and paint a picture like the Democrat just been out here motherfucking
when I say that,
nigga super
tell
straight
me how I
out this
did
bitch.
that.
Cause you sure want to goddamn
Tell me how
knock
I
Trump
did that.
down, but let's talk about that other one.
Tell you how we did that.
Let's get into it. You want to get into the other one?
What's up? Who? Come on.
Cause this is a video of her saying she ain't doing nothing for no niggas. I ain't passing no
What
bills
she say? What she
direct.
say? What she say?
Boy, I'll pull it the fuck up.
She said she don't do nothing for niggas.
Boy,
That what she said.
Since you want to pull up video, whoop, y'all hit the lights for this nigga crazy. Oh, let's get it.
Do you support reparations for Black people?
Well, listen.
Hey, Paul, can you
Shut
pause?
Why I gotta pause? I let Trump goddamn do his 1, 2, and now you want to pause. Don't touch nothing.
Yeah, pause. Nah, pause. Because I'm gonna hear all that. You said you didn't do nothing for niggas, and then you gonna bring some shit about reparations. Okay? It's totally different.
You gonna let her finish?
Because guess what? The motherfucker who talked about reparations,
bro,
the motherfucker who talked about reparations, you didn't want to fuck with him. Bernie Sanders. Nobody want to fuck with Bernie Sanders.
The interview ain't even go 10 seconds for you on the pause.
Go ahead. Let me see what she's talking about. Let me see what she say
Now
about it.
you want to move a goal.
I think we need reparations.
We might well move the whole football field. Since
I agree. No, I want to hit this part.
Okay then.
We had over 200 years of slavery. We had Jim Crow for almost a century. We had legalized discrimination, segregation, and now we have segregation and discrimination that is not legal but still exists.
The motherfucker got the motherfucker, you know what you talking about. She goddamn stuttered like hell when she got to talk about niggas. But now she on the podium.
I thought we were listening.
Quavo.
She just named, but what are you talking about? She just named a lot of shit we went through.
And is a barrier to progress. We have disparities around housing. We have disparities around education. We have disparities around income. And we have to recognize that everybody did not start out on an equal footing in this country. And in particular, Black people have not. And so we have got to recognize.
First the fucking out. What she mean a particular Black? All of us, nigga. Yeah, she talking about. Is she even Black? Oh, let's start there.
Recognize that and do something about that and give folks a lift up. That's why, for example, I'm proposing the Lift Act. Give people who are making $100,000 or less as a family a tax credit, which will benefit and uplift 60% of Black families who are.
This shit is not about to say nothing about what the fuck you goddamn, like, what are you talking about?
You gonna listen?
She just talking about, basically she's saying she's saying instead of giving people reparations, there are other programs and other ways to administrate money to the Black. Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
We're in poverty.
So by default, it affects Black families, but there's not a particular policy for African Americans that you would explore.
But no, if you look at the reality of who will benefit from certain policies, when you take into account that they're not starting at the same place and they're not starting on equal footing, it will directly benefit Black children, Black families, Black homeowners, because the disparities are so significant. So if we focus on the specific issues that have resulted in the greatest disparities, and we understand that that's part of why we're doing it. Listen, the reality also is this: any policy that will benefit Black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that.
Man, what? What, bro?
Look, I'm about to let. Listen, man. What?
We got big bro in the building too. He in here. He's smart as hell.
Yeah, I'm about to let bro speak on it.
Yeah, smart as hell.
Area petite, right?
Yeah,
so look,
I see him over there shaking his head. I get it. I get it.
Man,
they came here to double team on me today. Listen, they came here to double team. The boy, I'm going to stand strong. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. Peak game, man. You're not even paying attention. She said, there's not, and I agree with the commentator, the person that's the interviewer. Yes. Like she said, okay, you dancing around and saying we're gonna do. Hold on. What?
Go ahead. I was just gonna say that's all Kamala do is dance and have Megan dancing too.
Because she got to dance for. Because this what she danced for the whole America.
She got to tap dance for the whole America.
She got to. The fuck is you talking about? She's not American. She's not the president of the black people. She's the fucking president. That's what I say. That's the most craziest shit in the fucking world. If she only cared about black people agenda, she would never get the fucking vote she need to fucking be a president. You fucking idiots. That's what I don't understand. Of course, you got to tap dance. The fuck? It's not what you do, it's how you do it. And what, and what your
you can tap dance your way in the office, and when you get in there, do some black shit.
Okay, well, guess what? All the white folks ain't did no black shit for your ass, and you still vote for these folks and have voted.
Them too?
So listen, though. Listen, let's get.
Once we start getting black people in office this time, what are you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about right now to me?
What she saying?
Once we start getting people of color,
I'm saying what she just said. So I'm saying what she just said.
Start there.
Okay, all right. She more black than the niggas I ever seen.
So I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do something that's only gonna.
You gonna let her talk? You gonna talk? Go ahead.
Benefit black people?
Maybe like she was done.
Only gonna benefit black people? Really be clear about that. So I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do something that's only gonna benefit black people.
Wow. Pause that.
Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do something that's only gonna benefit black people.
Well, you know, I'll play that shit 70 times.
I love it because everybody who keep playing that's African American is the idiot. That's how I feel, right? In my soul. Because you keep going back to talking about that's what the fuck she's supposed to say. Any nigga who say different is gonna be sitting beside me and you. And because they're not gonna get the white vote.
Say what you want
like, what the fuck is you talking about?
Want to say, but doing some different shit is completely different.
She ain't even been there to do some different shit.
Just vice president. Stop talking to me crazy.
Vice president don't make nothing happen but sit.
What they make happen?
Nigga, my assistant manager don't do shit but what my manager want her to do.
But your assistant manager don't tell your manager, hey, I think we should do this.
And she said, I don't give a fuck because I make the call.
Okay,
the fuck are you talking about?
Now, so you believe in all heart of hearts when Kamala get in office, she just finna change the world.
No, I don't. What the fuck is you talking about? That's what I'm saying. But my thing is that y'all so quick to go against the motherfucker that look like you versus the motherfucking idiot that don't. I'm just saying in general, because that's what the topic should be about. This punk ass motherfucker Trump. So what I'm saying is, you would dive all the way under the surface to try to find something on this goddamn sister, but the shit this nigga telling you in face value, you won't look at. That shit is mind-boggling, bro.
Niggas looking at that, bro.
No, they're not. When that nigga threw that fist up, I knew. When he threw that fist up off that fake shot through his ear, I knew a lot of dumb niggas was tricked.
Let me tell you something.
I said, this nigga threw the black power sign up on you dummies.
A lot of people
y'all about to run.
A lot of people are not voting for that one. I don't know why you think if they don't agree with what the fuck
well, let's break it down to
Kamala the Stallion got going on, that they automatically going for Trump. That's not never the fucking case, bro. I don't know why you think if a nigga don't agree with Kamala, he is just head spinning and breakdancing for Trump, bro.
So therefore, right, you should do what? Basic off what?
What benefits you personally.
Facts and laws and what people have already, what she would have approved, what Trump may have approved. He already told you he gonna give immunity to these motherfucking cops. And I like I said, I'm not in depth and intuitive with it. But look, hey, you want to talk about Kamala?
Nah, we want to see. Oh no, we want to motherfucking see. Because
come on.
We better let Big Bro get on here, man.
Keep that same energy.
We better let Big Bro get on
here. Same energy now and ask the same question. The policy.
I'm not scared of y'all. I'm not scared of y'all niggas, man. Bring Big Bro here. He my Big Bro too. What's up with you guys? Introduce yourself to the people, man, to the chat, man. We got We got a real live scholar in the building. You know what I'm
You're giving me
saying?
too much credit.
To give
You're
it,
giving me way
he
too
gonna
much
give you
credit.
all the proper answers. Cause Q talk with too much emotion. I need some logic.
Oh no, he came with some heat there. I was actually shocked.
No, the nigga.
I was actually shocked how pro Kamala he was, honestly, because I know juxtaposed.
Yeah, you pro Kamala,
because I know that's why I was surprised, because I know absent probably Trump being on the other side, he probably would have echoed some of the stuff he was saying. But listen, you might not want to hear this, but Joe Biden got a saying. He said, "Don't compare me to the Almighty, compare me to the alternative." And so when you looking at Trump, when you look at the policies that he's putting forward, like I know some people had issues with transgender, gay, and they put that on. This is their position on that. First of all, a lot of those issues are local issues. Local politicians gonna solve that stuff. Like, for instance, girls in bathrooms. There's no federal law being passed. That's gonna be a local politician. That's why if you vote for Kemp, that's why you got Kemp in office. That's why you vote for the school superintendent. That's why you vote for the politicians that are the Gwinnett County Senate on Gwinnett. That's all local stuff.
Right.
So when you pin that on them, that's a sideshow. You know what I'm saying? That's not what's going. Even if all that stuff passed, that's not what's going to affect your life.
Right.
What's going to affect your life are civil rights, how the federal government functions,
Facts.
all those things. So if we take vibes out of it and then we just put down the policies that Trump is trying to push and that Kamala is trying to push, it's night and day. And the thing I find funny is, like, Trump putting it in your face, like he's not for you. It's a transactional relationship. He don't, but it's almost like black people like that. They like, oh well, we think you all racist, so as long as you tell us, we cool with it.
Right.
But I'm like, that's not the end of the story. Who's pushing the policies? So Quincy was just mentioning, like, what policies or whatever. So I give you one. So black farmers were being discriminated against for decades, right?
That's a fact.
They weren't getting loans. The Biden administration came in and made it a point to set up a program so that those farmers can get loans.
Okay.
Stephen Miller, who was in the Trump administration, filed a lawsuit to stop that program. So they can't get those loans. That's in federal court right now. Now, what else did Trump do? He appointed a lot of federal judges. Who you think the federal judges gonna side with? Why you think they put them in there? So you can get affirmative action turned over, just like you just had.
All the play.
All these things, all these dominoes fall from one man, the president. So it's not just about who gonna be against the gays. That's the least of your worries.
No,
all right. Another thing, business. The courts right now are very, very pro-business. A lot of the things I hear people saying that the Democrats aren't doing, Republicans don't give a fuck about doing.
No, that's a fact.
So why are you holding one side of
Before
He's an easy target. This is what this business is all about. This is what I think about all these people. It's not how it is. I feel bad for my dad, but I also feel bad for the African American fans and stuff because they don't know that he didn't mean it. He takes responsibility for it and he knows, he's like, I messed up. Like, this is the repercussions of what's happening.
Back in
He's an easy target. This is what this business is all about, and we know that.
Hulk Hogan's racist rant caught on tape. The WWE terminated of a racist rant from Hogan surfaced. Rumors started swirling early Friday when the National Enquirer
people that were on stage saying all kind of crazy shit.
So we got to start over because my mics went on. So my man said Hulk Hogan and motherfucker, who else? You said Kid Rock?
Kid Rock, Dana White.
All of them was a part of it. Let me see.
Released. Hey, the WWE terminated ties with the legendary pro wrestler after audio of a racist rant from Hogan surfaced. Rumors started swirling early Friday when the National Enquirer released a transcript of Hogan's rant, which was a series of racist comments directed at his daughter's boyfriend. Once confirmed, all of Hulk Hogan's references were deleted from the WWE site, and he was even stripped from the WWE Hall of Fame.
I remember that now. Donald Trump was blowing kisses to that man.
He a man.
Donald Trump was blowing kisses to that man, bro. No cap. Bro, listen.
So why I'm saying, like, hey, maybe you don't like that Megan Thee Stallion cat on stage. I get that. But these two things are not the same. That's my problem. Like, people like, oh, the lesser of two evils. I'm like, no, there's somebody raping your mom, and then there's somebody lying about eating cookies before dinner. Okay. That's the level that we talking about here. Hello, January 6th. This man steady talking about he about to let all the people off for January 6th. He says he's going to give them all immunity. Did you hear him saying any of that shit during 2020 during the Black Lives Matter protest?
Not he ain't said it one time.
Anybody can police got them immunity.
Matter of fact,
Everybody knows your right.
the Democrats, they didn't say that too. They just said, hey, people are out there peacefully protesting. I hadn't heard one Democrat come out and say, hey, we need to get all the people who are rioting, who happen to be rioting, because there were also peaceful people out there too. We need to get them all immunity. We need to free them from the jails. I ain't heard nothing. But then they put lawlessness and criminality on Democrats. But they the motherfuckers out there champion giving motherfuckers immunity who broke into the Capitol and stopped the transfer of power in this nation.
Mm.
So I don't know. I just see these things and I'm like, it's like it's like an alternative reality. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, sure, in a vacuum, maybe you pick out these one or two things you're like, hey, I don't like. But what I see is things that are like minor, even reparations, for instance, that's a minor policy difference. On par, this person is going to get you closer to where you want to be than the other person. And those are only two choices you got.
They're the only two choices. Well, we got three, but ain't nobody.
You got the couch, you got the Republican, you got the Democrat right now. Right. That's it. So if you pick the couch, somebody picking for you. That's just the fact. Because you're gonna live under one. You ain't moving. You moving to another country? Nah. You're gonna still be here.
Nah, that's fact.
So all you did was let somebody choose for you, and then you're gonna bitch. Oh, they doing this, they doing that. Well, where the fuck was you when you had the opportunity to speak? You didn't speak, so you get what you got.
You think we got a voice?
You absolutely do.
You think we got a voice to speak?
Why you think they was killing niggas for all them years to not have no vote? You think it's because it was meaningless? If it was meaningless, what the fuck they gonna kill you for? Vote, nigga. I don't care. It's not gonna make any difference.
A lot of niggas is not voting is what's crazy. I'm one of them. Cause I just don't know where to go.
Look, man.
I hear y'all. I hear you.
I'm gonna give you a little background on me. So just so you know, like I'm just not like Democrats no matter what. Like I believe in exercising your power. Barack Obama, I didn't vote for him either time. I voted Republican once. I voted for John McCain. I voted for the next election. I voted Libertarian, who was Gary Johnson. So
that's the third. That's the you talking about the third. Bro.
Yeah, the couch.
But see, but my major point is that if you don't like them, first of all, if you were to go back to being like a slave, for instance, right?
Right.
And you were sticking up for yourself, and you said like, "Hey, massa, I'm not gonna till this field no more." You know what the other slaves would have did? Why the fuck? They just gonna kill you. Shit ain't gonna change. But it took that one person. And guess what? It took 400 years. But it happened, right?
It happened.
So just because you don't see, that's the other problem I have with I hate to say black people these days. Just because you don't see tangible results, because you ask for it in the morning and you don't see it in the afternoon, you like, oh, give up. That's not how this shit works. You know how long the Republicans were working to get Roe v. Wade overturned? 50 years. Day one, they didn't say, we ain't get it, quit. Year one, we ain't get it, quit. Year 5, we didn't get it, quit. They worked 50 years and got it overturned. Shit take time.
Even with the civil shit. Get people in office, become lawyers, judges.
Yes, that's how you break. That's how you infiltrate the system. So now you got Kamala gonna infiltrate the system. No, she ain't gonna do everything you wanted to do year one. No, she ain't gonna get reparations. Because first of all,
I don't think she's gonna do a goddamn thing.
She may not.
We gonna see.
She may not. But I can point at you to some of the things the Biden administration already did. First African American Supreme Court judge, woman. He's appointing more black women to the federal bench than any other president in history. Can we talk about during COVID, the Economic Recovery Act, right? Who you think passed all that those unemployment benefits that lasted for over a year?
Everybody think Trump did it. Hey, everybody think Trump was the one passing out that free cheese, man.
It's crazy though, because he gave you one check. Oh, Biden gave you another check for $1,400, and he gave you unemployment benefits for up to a year. Not to mention, if you couldn't pay your rent, they paid for your rent up to a year. It was people eating off that for the next 2-3 damn years.
Oh yeah,
and you know what the Republicans say if you bring that up? Oh, y'all ran up inflation because y'all were just giving out money to people. So then what's the juxtaposition of that, right? Okay, let people starve. Because we want the haves to continue to have and get shit cheap. So we want the poor to starve. Don't give nobody no money. Just let them. Then they would have been saying, oh, you didn't give anybody anything. The poor was starving and y'all didn't cut. So come on now. So it's the lesser of two evils, right? You gonna let people starve?
That's a fact.
Or you gonna, and then if inflation comes, you gonna have to deal with it. I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. But also the other thing is too, people be like, hey, capitalism. We don't want socialism, communism and shit. If Joe Biden can say, stop increasing prices, we don't have capitalism. We have fucking socialism. We have, if you don't want that, because the president don't set the price of Doritos. The president don't set the price of Coke. The The president don't set the price of gas. The president don't set rent.
The
They don't do
president
none of that
do
shit.
A lot of shit. Yeah, people be thinking president damn near a wizard, like he got all kind of power, and it ain't like that. It's a bunch of moving parts, bro.
Yes, he set a tone. He enact laws, and a lot of the shit, quite frankly, anything you do during your presidency, quite frankly, it probably ain't gonna have no effect until the next presidency. To be honest with you, unless it's like what we just had now with a once in a lifetime pandemic where you able to directly get out benefits to people because the need is great and you got to do it right now, or similar to like when Obama was president and we had the economic crisis at that point and he pumped a lot of money into the economy to keep it moving. Other than that, you're gonna pass a law, the shit gonna take about, first of all, it got to get passed, then it's gonna take about 2-3 years to work through the system and then to take effect. So a lot of the shit that Biden doing now, you might not see until the next presidency if Trump get back in, and then you be giving him all the praise for the shit. Oh, look how good the economy is. But it might be some shit that Biden
They damn sure giving them all the praise for that PVP money. I ain't lying. All that ERC, all them goddamn, all the benefits niggas walk around here buying chains and watching, they giving that to Trump. That's why a lot of people vote for Trump right now. They think Trump was giving out that free cheese.
And that was one check.
Short side.
He ain't do nothing but sign up on it.
Biden gave you $200 more in that, and a whole recovery act full of things, right? That lasted for 2 and 3 years after the pandemic. 2 years after the pandemic.
Yep.
My wife specifically worked on that, getting money out to people who were in need, who couldn't pay their rent, who couldn't pay their mortgages and things like that.
Shout out.
So, I mean, let's take another thing, for example. If you got children, they passed the earned income credit, which gave you $1,000 a month. The first year he was in office, it gave you $1,000 a month if you had kids. When it was time to renew that, the Republicans said, no, thank you. So it went away. But nobody's talking about that.
So the Democrats was responsible for all that free chicken. Y'all out here thinking Trump. Y'all thought it was Trump. My boy came with the fat free chicken, came from the Democrats, man. Because a lot of people vote for Trump just because they feel like when Trump was in office, they was living their best life. A lot of these folks seen money they had never seen before and will never see again.
That's true, but I'm gonna be.
Yeah. My sister got the motherfucking food stamp.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like a lot of that shit is just like nostalgia because the pandemic was so bad to me. Like because in 2019, 2018, like my life wasn't super great.
Mine
compared to
it was
average. I mean, it was fine, except for I was like, why is the president on TV every 5 minutes? Like nobody wanted to discuss back. Was your life great when he said no more Muslims can come in the country and we had to shut down the airports because Muslims who are American citizens didn't know if they could come back into the country.
Oh, he tried to shut them borders down for real.
He tried that. He said, nobody can come in, the kids in cages and all this stuff. So I'm just like, it was just chaos. It was just hold
on, stop right there. The kids was in cages. I forgot all about that. Y'all don't remember when Trump had them posted them cages, kids, like some dog killers. I don't think y'all remember.
That's what I'm like.
I'll let you cook.
I'm like, the Trump years were extremely chaotic. So I don't know. I guess it would be like if you when you think about when you were a kid, you were like, oh man, life was so much simpler. It was this, that, and the other thing. But then some of that shit, you might go back, you might be like, well, damn, when I was a kid, I wasn't traveling. I wasn't going on cruises. Like, this shit ain't actually as awesome as I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what we got with Trump in like 2016 to 2020. Because it ended, if you look at it, because everybody want to take the first couple of years when shit was just normal, quite frankly.
Right.
But they don't want to couple it with the last 2 years, which was terrible with the pandemic.
The last 2 years of the pandemic, man, jeez. We was outside during the 8th, I ain't gonna lie.
It was Republicans would always say like, Obama's been the most divisive president in their lifetime. I'm like, how could that be when you've had a Trump presidency? It was filled with nothing but strife. I've never felt, honestly, you can go back to both the Bushes, both his terms, Obama term, all that. I've never felt the division in this country I felt when Trump was in the office.
Oh yeah. And he prayed and he played. That was his PR stunts. He played on it. He played on that racism to get in office. Yeah. And now he's singing the same tune, but he's singing a totally different tune because he got these black followers that he done found out. Oh shit, they fucking with me. I feel like I'm one of y'all. They done locked me up. They done gave me the Rico. I feel like one of y'all. Oh, they done shot me. Oh, I really.
He got you. But you felt right.
See, this nigga keep saying that's how he got me. I don't understand why he keep saying that. I'm telling y'all niggas, nah, I ain't vote for now one of these two-headed snakes.
Well, I guess but that's the problem though, right? Because if you're not voting for one, you still voting for the other. If you're not pro this person, then you pro the other person.
What if you ain't pro no person? What if you just out here existing, man? Which is
the problem is you exist in America, so you're going to be subject to America's ruler, to the president. Whatever agenda they put out, you're going to be subject to that. So you can't check out of the system, right? The only way to check out of the system is to die or move somewhere else. That's your only other options. If you're going to be here, you're going to be subject to whatever rules, regimes, any of that you want to call.
Nationalism, you can have certain other rules, right?
No, they're gonna bring you to heel. You can tell yourself that, but you try something, they gonna subjugate your ass. They're gonna let you know real quick where you are.
Man, they not giving. They not giving a fuck about that shit. Y'all be trying to be slick and try to act like you're sovereign and all that shit.
Sovereign citizen, all that.
They're going to bab you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Play a game.
You're gonna have your own nation in a 8x8. What's the jail side? What's the jail side?
What is it? I don't even want to be
10 by 10, 6 by 6.
Shit, though.
They're gonna have you in there. That's gonna be, and it's gonna belong all to you. Maybe one other person, gonna be one other citizen.
I go on my Instagram, bro. I ain't lying. There's a lot of motherfuckers vote for Trump, man. Black.
Yeah, man.
They're not giving shots.
It's crazy. And it's just because it's vibes, man. They just like, oh, this guy seems tough. But if you dial in on any issue, if he wasn't running for, he's charismatic. Watching it is hilarious. If he wasn't going to be the president of the United States,
he's the closest thing to a WWE WrestleMania character. This man is a character. That man is pure entertainment, bro.
100%, man. And he get a pass, right? It's like nobody take him serious. But I'm like, it's this saying that I heard. It was like a clown with a flamethrower still have a flamethrower. That's what Trump is, man. He a clown with a flamethrower.
A clown with a flamethrower.
He don't have
got that same flamethrower, bro.
He don't have any. He doesn't have any morals. He's amoral. Whatever's good for him is good. He's not necessarily out to get you, but he ain't with you. Definitely. He's just out for self.
Well, I feel like when you a man of that kind of monetary value, you got to have a chemical imbalance in yourself that's got to be super selfish, bro. I don't think you can get to a level of having that kind of status, that kind of money without being super duper selfish, bro. Most people I know that got that kind of money that's for the people, they don't care about it. So of course, I feel like Trump is selfish. I feel like he play on everybody's emotions. That's what he good at. He plays on everybody's emotions. I don't care what color you is, man. If he over here with a whole bunch of white people, he gonna do white people shit. If he over here with a whole bunch of black people, he gonna come out the 50 Cent mini man. That's just him, chameleon. He gonna do whatever it takes.
To the people, I'd be like, are you comfortable being played? Because he don't hide anything.
He don't hide nothing.
Like it's there for you to see. He's clearly not for you. You can't name one policy that is for black people. That business with him, with all these Republicans banning all these books from black authors. That's the books they banning. They banning transgender books, gay books, and they banning black authors. Like black authors that don't have even nothing to do with a transgender agenda, simply because they might be telling our stories through our eyes. They don't want those books there. So he hadn't spoke out for that. He hadn't said, hey, I don't like what my party's doing there. That's the wrong way to approach this. those stories about Black Americans belong in schools because it tells their stories through their eyes.
I think they're trying to take the whole Black American social studies. I forgot what the name of the class is. I pulled that shit
I'm glad you said that too.
Yeah. They
in Georgia, exactly. And what they do, we started bitching and they switched it up. Okay, yeah, we actually going to bring that program in.
So what we need to do, bro?
So what you need to do, man, you got to vote.
I think we need our own political party.
I agree with you 100%. But
Tupac was saying that shit, they had to get him out of here.
At this particular moment, like the stakes are too high for right now. And I normally don't say that. I normally say, because for many years people would be like, hey, you know, if you don't vote for the Democrat, you just throwing your vote away. I'm like, no, bullshit. The only vote I throw away is the vote I don't use. If I don't vote at all, that's a throwaway vote. Anything else you do with that, as long as you participate in the process, you're not throwing away your vote. You making your voice heard. And just because some shit don't happen in election 1, don't mean it won't happen. Maybe you don't even see it. Maybe it don't even happen in your lifetime. Like I said, like when I made the comparison to the slaves, how many slaves fought? They didn't see freedom in their lifetime. They weren't like, oh, this bullshit. It's like, hopefully my kids, those kids, hopefully my kids, those kids, hopefully my kids.
Okay.
So we got to be patient. We can't be like, oh, well, yeah, Barack Obama was the first Black president. And he didn't give us reparations and he didn't elevate Black people. Fuck him. Like, you can't do that, man. It's incremental, man. The United States is like a huge ship. You can't turn a fucking aircraft carrier on a dime. And it's not just your interest. You are not the only party that these people have to cater to. And unfortunately, a white man could come out and say, I want to do X, Y, Z for the Black community. A Black person can't come out and say, I want to do X, Y, Z for the Black. They're gonna be like, oh, you not the president for all of America. Why are you catering?
So it's a game.
That's the politics of it.
Yeah, so it's a game they gotta play.
Yeah, so to your point about Kamala, like she can't come out and be like, listen, I want to do all this shit, all these things I want to do. She can't come out and say that.
So y'all think she played that interview well?
She got to say a rising tide lift all boats. She has to say that. Because quite frankly, there's some white people, poor white people hurting too.
And that's what I was telling him the other day, man. There's some niggas on the Bible talk about just like us, and they don't look like us. And they
so if you
when I said,
and I guarantee you, and that same motherfucker don't want to be Black.
I ain't never say that. Where you be going?
I'm just saying that same white person that's broke at the bottom of the pole. And if you say, hey, but look, would you want to change position with a Black man? They say, no, I'd rather be broke and white. I guarantee you that.
I never said
Quincy, would you rather be broken white though? Would you rather be broken white
than be the Black man?
What I'm trying to
I know a few white boys that'll trade your life right now.
I'm trying to tell you
right today. They want to be. They
want to be. How society sees them and how they're viewed in society is a big difference from how the fuck a Black man is viewed. You're fucking delusional. We've been told you got 2 stripes coming out the goddamn vagina.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Want somebody to disagree with you
so bad. You tell me, the white man say, no matter how bad it is, I still don't want to be a nigga. That's a fact. You crazy as hell.
This man want me to argue him so bad. You ain't saying nothing I ain't already said, guy. What are you saying? We know that. Do the people know that? Because these folks voting for Trump. I seen some niggas with some t-shirts on said niggas for Trump. Niggas, not blacks, niggas.
True. Well, true
so
words
what do
never
we
spoken.
do?
Because
So,
if you vote for him, that's exactly what you are.
I had to put on some shots there because that shit was getting dry. I'm talking too much motherfucking. I'm pushing too much P.
And
my boy said you vote for Trump, that's exactly what you is, nigga. Hard ER.
For Trump. An ignorant person for Trump. That's 1,000% what you are. So, nah, I can't rock with that. Like any other time you catch me, I'm like, hey man, you know.
Nah, ever since I've been knowing you a long time, you been a rational fella. You ain't really shooting shit. You ain't sugarcoat shit. Hey man, fix my life, man. Please. You fix my life, bro. You ain't sugarcoat shit. You doing what you always standing for the right thing. If you say Kamala is the best choice, we gotta go for what the best choice is, man. I personally ain't been rocking with none of them. I might need to go back and look at some of them bylaws you were talking about. so I can get into it. I ain't ashamed to say I ain't into him. Because I know when Kamala was in office, vice president, I ain't see her at once. I don't know what she was at, man. Baby, have you seen her?
I say Quincy made a great point, right? Like her. First of all, Joe Biden picked her, right?
Right.
She didn't pick Joe Biden, and it's her job to champion the president's agenda. She can't go out there and be like, "Well, I'm not for this Gaza shit, so I think we need to pull out. We need to stop giving money." She can't say that because she's the president's lackey, for lack of a better term. She's the subordinate to the president. It's the president's agenda, and she takes her direction for the president. She might have a little bit of room to say, well, I think maybe we should scale something back, but ultimately it's Biden's administration. So she really don't have a room to flex and move and do all the things that she necessarily want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just the fact of it. There's no powers bestowed on the vice president to do anything, really. They're the what do you call it? The I can't remember what you call it, but basically over the House, they're like the president of the Senate. They preside over the Senate. Now they don't really have any power in the president. Basically, all they do is maybe gavel stuff in, and then if there's a tie in the Senate where the vote is 50-50, the vice president can cast the tie-breaking vote to make it 51.
Okay.
Other than that, there's zero power that the vice president has. They don't run any committees. They don't run any part of the federal government. They don't have any power over any sort of parts of the federal government up and until the president is incapacitated or quit or is impeached. Then they take over the presidency. But other than that, the vice president has zero powers. It's just basically a PR position unless the president vacates the office while they're the vice president. Other than that, that's it. It's for you to show up and shake hands.
Biden said, "I'm sleepy, man. I need to go lay down."
Yeah,
Kamala got down, take over from here, man.
And then she had to pick it up, right? So they don't have no power. But also to your point though, is at the beginning of the administration, she had some bad interviews. I wasn't rocking with Kamala. I ain't gonna lie to you. The only reason I'm picking up the banner now for Kamala is because it's her or Trump. It's binary choice now. I wasn't rocking with her, to be honest with you, 100%. Now, in the beginning of the administration, she had some bad interviews. They look terrible.
They look horrible.
I was already like, why you pick her? Then you do this. And I'm really what were you thinking? So, but after that, right, she did some bad interviews, and then the administration chose to hide her. They were like, this shit is so terrible. We rather you just not be seen. And so what happened was those interviews that were terrible in those first few months of the administration, right? That's all we saw of her. We were like, you look terrible then, and we ain't seen you, and you disappeared for the next 3 years.
That's how I took it.
And that's what happened.
I took it just like that. She made a few interviews, they was terrible. And then she went up under a rock, man, and started playing solitaire on her phone.
Agreed. So she has no identity, right? We only saw her a few times.
That's
she looked horrible. Problem. So we okay, then well, we ain't seen you. That must be you. So of course you're gonna have a terrible opinion of her because only you seen in. So, but to your point about that was the Biden administration's fault, right?
Right.
Because it's up to them to put her in positions for her to look good. They have to set her up to win. They didn't set her up to win. And then they were like, okay, well, I'm too old. Y'all pushing me out. Okay, now step up.
And I'm talking about she doing all the pop-out, Kendrick Lamar pop-out concerts. She doing all this. Hey, Kamala been outside, man. I ain't seen her outside. I think I seen the first lady outside more than I seen Kamala, man.
That's true.
She was outside, man. And she ain't got no power. Hey, she was outside making shit happen, man. That's what I mean.
Look, anybody go to Mason Dixon line, ain't voting for the motherfucking goddamn ball. I don't give a fuck.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
They could be diehard Democrats.
Anybody, what he's saying is, anybody under the Mason Dixon line, they ain't voting for Kamala, and I agree.
Man.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of women saying, I'm a 69-year-old white woman, and I understand the assignment.
Yeah.
I've been saying
white
that.
Men, black men too. So we got Quincy know him. We got cousin Robert. Like, all he do is send me like pro-Trump shit and
you get tired of getting that shit.
Oh yeah, man. Because I'm like, yeah, I told him he don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He like, no, I'm sending you all this shit. Cause then I'm like, but you know, rather than like, you know, brush him off, I'm like, okay, well, let me engage with him like on policy wise, right? I'm like, okay, so because I said, you know, I told him quite honestly, like, hey, look, you giving me vibes, man. I want to know what Trump has done. What policies are you for, other than you feel like he gives you enough energy on anti-gay shit? Effectively, that's really the only thing he got. He'll send me something saying, hey, look, like some kids got read a transgender book. I'm like, okay, but you got to realize, right? That's a book in your local school handled by your local officials.
So you got to get local with this shit.
That's not some shit Trump's gonna stop. Like, you got to tell me something high level, like, I don't know, tax policy. Is he going to engage in this war? Is he not going to engage in this war? What is he going to do about affirmative action? What judges are he going to appoint? Like, let's talk about that. Let's try to get away from the vibe stuff. But when I tried to talk to him, when I tried to get beyond the vibe shit, he basically just was like, I don't want to talk about none of that shit. Vibes, motherfucker. It's how I feel.
No answer.
That's how he came at me. That's how I feel. I'm not for. He answered that with, I'm not for Kamala. She's a white lady. I'm like, so, you know, I just had to back out and tell him, like, look, bruh, you Stephen. I don't know if you know who that is. That's motherfucking Django. The butler in Django, that was the black man behind all the shit, really.
Oh, yeah, you boy, shout out to Seven. Yeah,
you Uncle Ruckus.
They Uncle Ruckus now.
You Uncle Ruckus.
So they ain't got no, they really don't have no concrete feelings about the policies that they don't have no concrete evidence of policies that Trump's supposed to pass.
And I'm like, this fury that you coming out with on Kamala, I sat here and told him the same thing that I told you about Hulk Hogan saying nigga on tape.
Fact.
I sat here and told him about Kid Rock spewing that. I said all of that. He like, this white lady got y'all fooled. I'm like, you ain't engaged on none of the shit I told you about Trump. This white man got you fooled.
Because people listen to the fin, they don't listen to understand. People listen to the fin. Your little brother do it all the time. they listen to the fin. They don't listen to take it in and goddamn computer. Like me, I'm sitting here, I'm literally listening to somebody that know more about what's going on than I do. And y'all hit the like and subscribe. I hope y'all taking these Jews, because this is a very special guest and he might not never be back again. I better know what's going on and listen to what this man got to say about these policies. So when he got to Uncle Ruckerson, what you say then?
Vibes, man. He told me Kamala is a white lady. She's not really black. All the propaganda bullshit that the Republicans saying, basically like Quincy was saying, to divide us. Oh, she's not really black. Yeah, she's not really black. I'm like, she Jamaican and Indian. At the very least, she minority. And the Quincy other point where he like, I'm a melanated person. Both of them motherfuckers is melanated. Jamaican are black and fucking Indians have melanin. Like,
yeah, so,
but I'm like, why are you so? I just said all of these things about Hulk Hogan saying nigga and all these other things, and you give him a pass on that. Like, you like all that cool, awesome, but you like Kamala Harris, she fake. She had Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like, I want to read you the text.
I said Megan Thee Stallion twerking for the White House is nasty work.
He like, oh,
but I'm biased against Megan.
Having the guy slap his wife in public, cool. Megan Thee Stallion get on stage with you out of bounds. Like, y'all, these things are not the same. People, they are not the same. The lesser of two evils, I think we've even like talked ourselves into this thing where we've just internalized this lesser of two evil narrative. Maybe
I think not to cut you off.
I
think Trump has figured out how low level a lot of us be thinking, and he knows how to play that certain field right there. He don't play. He when he talking policies and And what he gonna do for the future? He talking to his own people. When he talking to us, he talking about he feel like he won us because he got indicted and all that. He get to talking on our level. He know, oh, their level is entertainment. Kamala do it too. Their level is entertainment, drama, black nigga shit.
But what I want to kick to you, though, dog. Trump ain't talking about no policy, man. No. All he do is talk about himself. He just talk about, oh, they stole the election. What do Democrats want to do? Oh, they into renewable energy. Oh, well, fuck them. I mean, it's nothing. It all reverts back to his own grievances. Like,
but he was talking about the immunity for the police, and he was talking about he ain't had nothing to do with Project 2025. Them the only two policies I heard him really talking about.
To say I'm not for a policy ain't even really a policy. That he was getting killed on Project 2025 with black people, and he's trying to siphon away black males, and that shit wasn't polling well with them. So he had to disavow that. But trust and believe, if he was to get in office, first of all, he don't even probably fucking know what's really in Project 2025, right? To be honest with you, all he really do,
two citizens of that.
No, all he do is grab memes online and he see what's hot, and he just be like, "Yeah, we doing that." Like, that's all he does, really. He's an empty vessel. But the problem with being an empty vessel is you can be filled. And he got all the wrong people filling him with all the wrong ideas. All the shit that's not going to benefit you.
Mm.
So
you think he just a puppet too?
Yeah, he just amoral. Like, I wouldn't say Kamala's a puppet, because I think she does have an agenda. And I think she has an affirmative agenda for Black America and America as a whole.
I think Kamala's smart too.
I think Trump is just for, I just want the power, and if we can do some shit, and if it benefit me, great. If people I just want to do some shit people that admire me for.
You heard what he said about the Christians, man. Let me pull that up.
Oh yeah, he said they ain't gonna have to vote.
He went crazy, man. He just be chatting.
And if y'all think he bullshitting, January 6th. He didn't call nobody for that. He let that shit ride till he finally saw they wasn't getting anywhere.
That nigga says.
And at the end of it, he said, "Y'all go home. We love you, and you're special." Now these people shitted in the Capitol, stormed it, tried to drag out lawmakers, and he says, "We love you, and you're special."
He did, man. Let me see what it is right here.
Christians do not vote. Why it is, I don't know. You're rebellious. Something's going on. Don't worry about the future. You have to vote on November 5th. After that, you don't have to worry about voting anymore. I don't care, because we're going to fix it. The country will be fixed, and we won't even need your vote anymore, because frankly, we will have such love. If you don't want to vote anymore, that's okay.
Just be saying, wow, like, nobody called him to the carpet on that crazy shit.
One day,
bro, why do he feel like as soon as he get in office, just the world's about to change? And you telling me that it take 2-3 turns?
Yeah, man.
He just tell me why he feel like as soon as he get in there, it just got down up and stuck. Just get me in there, and you ain't got to vote no more. This country will be fixed.
Hey man, he a salesman. They all get in there and say, "Hey, look, once I get in there, shit's gonna be wonderful," or whatever. But the reality of it is the shit gonna take time. And he always give himself enough room, right? So that now if liberals come for him, Democrats come for him and say, "Why are you saying like nobody's gonna have to vote in 4 years?" Now they have a legitimate gripe, right? Because they like, look, last time you was in, motherfucker, nobody almost voted again for real because you tried to steal the election back, right? But he'll leave himself just enough room in those comments. You notice he was just like, "Oh, you won't have to vote because things will be so great." Like, but that's out of the context of the fact that the last time we had an election, you tried to allow your people to steal it so you can stay in office.
So just like Miss Nikki said, she said that's a dictatorship. You think they're trying to form a dictatorship?
Right? Oh, 100%, man.
100%.
1000%. He just showed you.
He just said full immunity is crazy. I don't give a fuck. Full immunity for the police is nuts.
No, for itself.
He already got immunity.
his justices just gave
felonies.
him his judges just gave him immunity. It said for official acts. So all he has to say is, I think this country. Oh, y'all elected Kamala. Let's say he's the president now. Y'all elected Kamala Harris. Oh, I got some intel on Kamala. Turned out she was a plant for the Chinese, so I killed her. I had this kill her because she was about to be a plant for China and take over America.
Right.
He's immune. It was an official act. He had intel. He got intel. He acted on it. He had to kill her. Can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing about it. That's what she said. She said what you said, Q. And then she said he want to sign your mask. All of
Miss Nikki, she 100% right.
Nah, she's smart. She was on my last line. Shout out Nikki, man. Nah, she know what she be talking about.
He wants to be like Putin, 100%.
Like Putin. Crazy.
He told her.
Want to be like Putin. Of
And
course
so-
he fought with Putin.
And so next election, even though because that's his next turn. That's it for him. He can't run again. You can't have the presidency again.
So
What the fuck does he care if he have immunity? Oh, I had to terminate the elections because turns out it was a threat, and I'm the only one who can deal with it. It's an official act. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
What you gonna?
So it's kind of like right now, Big Bro Race is saying, vote for the lesser evil. He don't even like the lesser evil term. Vote for what's gonna benefit you personally in your household, bro. And if you don't know if a motherfucker don't know how Trump directly benefit him, I'm telling you, the only reason why a lot of black people fucking with Trump is because they swear to God he was the one giving out that free chicken, man. PPP, ERC, EDD. They think Trump had everything to do with it. So
He gave you one check.
he gave you one check. And he really just signed off on that. He did. They had already put it in play. They just needed his signature.
100%. He said, stop the. As a matter of fact, he said, stop the checks so I can put my signature on them.
She say part of Project 2025.
If he nothing else, he a marketing genius.
Oh, he's definitely that. You know, he learned that. He hard. Listen, he hard with the market. We're not gonna get into that.
But you know, he had an assist from the Biden administration, though, right?
Yeah.
Because Biden shouldn't have ran for another term. 1, 2. He couldn't market the presidency that he was having. All he does now is basically say like, oh, I did some great things and I want credit for them. But while he was doing these great things, he should have been championing those things at that time and had the administration saying, this is what we're doing. I know there's more work to do, but look at all the great things we're doing.
Instead of trying to do it now. They act like he had his
Correct.
hand in that shit.
He did it, but a lot of those things are now by the wayside, right? Like when I told you about the child credit that was giving people $1,000 a month. Like he should have kept hammering that. Did this help you? Did this benefit you? The Republicans are being an obstacle. We need that, but it kind of happened, and then it was over, and then they just kind of left it. And so they've been so terrified of being tagged with causing inflation. He's scared to say, hey, during the pandemic, I put money in your pockets. I paid your rent. I had passed a law so your mortgage can be paid.
He should have been champion for that shit then. Absolutely.
Now, because the Republicans are like inflation, they're like running from that. No. People want to hear that. People want to hear how you helped. Like, so now you stuck with the Republicans saying that y'all caused inflation and you don't have a defense. Basically, like, well, we working on it. Because you can't fall back on, their argument is bullshit about what caused inflation.
Not for real.
Because it ain't really that they gave out the money, right? All companies do is see is, hey, is there money out there? Can we raise the price? Okay, we're going to keep raising it until y'all don't pay it no more, and then we'll stop.
We're going to stop, and then we're going to inflate the shit out y'all there. Y'all give us that money back.
Exactly. So, I mean,
it's all a game.
There's nothing the Biden administration could have done to actually stop inflation. There's nothing they could have done. But they get it hung around their neck, and because they've been kind of put in this position by Republicans to not champion their wins. By wins, I mean saying like all the things I just mentioned: mortgage, rent, the $1,400 checks that they sent out to help people, the $1,000 they were giving families a month for children. they've been conditioned to believe that they can't talk about that because all of that resulted in inflation when they should be out there talking about those things. So now they just stuck with, oh well, we're gonna try.
But I think they knew inflation had. They knew they had to recoup that money, so they knew they didn't. I don't think they want a champion behind that because they knew what was to come after they was giving out all that free chicken, man.
Nah, man. So I'm saying, like, look how superficial people are, though, right? They praising Trump to this day for a $1,200 check. So if you kept reminding people, hey, I helped you with your rent. Hey, I helped you with the mortgage. Hey, just game this out with me, right? So one person keep complaining about the prices are high, right? So what if I come to you and say, because those prices are high, I'm trying to help you. I gave you money so you could help, so you can pay those higher prices.
Right.
Are you going to say then, no, you should have gave me less money?
Not going to say that.
You're not going to say that. Why did you give me money so I can keep up with inflation?
Yeah, not going to say that.
See, so it's all about the framing, right? If you frame it that way, like, yes, prices are high, but guess what? Me, Joe Biden, me, Kamala Harris, I'm not going to let you starve. So you damn right, I gave you $1,400. You damn right I helped you with your rent. You damn right I helped you with your mortgage. You damn right I helped you so you can get formula for your babies. All right? I'm not going to leave you out like that. And if they want to say that that's the reason that inflation was high is because I helped you, then I guess I'll take the blame for that.
And you would have went for that. That's a good part. That's some good politician shit right there.
Because now you fighting for me. Right?
Nah, facts.
Now you fighting for me.
So instead who was really fighting for us during the pandemic? Was it Trump? You said he signed one check, the rest of it came from Biden.
I mean, he did some things. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, check. You know what I'm saying? I'm being a little reductive by saying like just did one check. He did a couple other things too. But the heavy lift was done by the Biden administration.
Okay.
Right? Because really the pandemic kicked off March 2020, right? So
March 2020, yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, I had corona in January 2020. I remember I was sick as a motherfucking dog. That shit been here. But the actual pandemic kicked off in March. I never did. I was watching basketball. It made them niggas get up.
Yeah.
They made them niggas get your ass out the court. They started that shit big game. I'll never forget it. Nah, fact.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so, Nikki too, also, she's saying inflation was due to pandemic. So you also got to think about that too, right? Like nobody was getting money for months, years even really. I went on a vacation and I think it was like 2021 and we went to Europe. Shit still wasn't open, right? So the cruise industry shut down for damn near 2 years, wasn't getting $1, taking out loan after loan after loan, right?
I remember that.
So how are they to her point, how are they going to recoup that money? They got to raise the prices, right? Yeah. That's the only thing that could happen. We were getting zero money. Now money is coming in. We have to cover all the money that we were losing.
Got to cover it.
So to blame it on, oh, you gave somebody a $1,400 check and, oh, you didn't let people lose their, just listen to that, right? You didn't allow people to lose their houses. That's why Doritos are $5.50 instead of $3.25.
Ooh.
So that's kind of like my point about why Biden had to go, because he couldn't make those arguments, and it comes from the top, right?
Right.
Like he's the head of the party, and the party follows him. So if you're not in the bully pulpit making these type of arguments, like it's tough for the rest of the team to keep the energy and do all the things they need to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they had to get by. That's why they advised him to step on down.
Yes. He shouldn't have ran for a second term. He should have stepped aside after the 2022 elections. He should have said, "Hey, listen, it's a young man's game. I can't do it." Like even when he did this thing, when he said that he was stepping to the side, like he did it in a very defiant way, basically like, "Hey," which is something he kept doing, saying, "Hey, I did a ton of good shit. Why aren't y'all accepting me for that? You know what I mean? Like, why aren't y'all giving me credit for that?" But I said, and I was speaking to my wife, I was like, no, what he should have did was he should have went for empathy, right? So he should have said something like, he should have used a sports analogy. He should have said, you know what? I can still play this game, but I no longer have my fastball. And then 1 year, maybe 2, this game is gonna pass me by. So now, because of that, I'm turning it over to the next generation so they can finish the work. That you could have flexed it like that, but he sat up there like
he don't know how to do it.
No,
bro.
he's still craving the credit that he feels like he deserved. He want to be celebrated. Like a lot of the shit he was saying before he got out the race, quite honestly, was sounding like some Trump shit. Like only I could do it. Look what I did.
If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. It's crazy. You don't want to talk about that.
Look, you might not have wanted to hear where that came from, but that shit is kind of right. That shit was kind of right. You definitely voting against your interests. Like if you were voting for Trump, or if you were sitting on the couch, you were definitely voting against your interest in that election. Believe that 100,000%.
So you agree with that?
Yeah. So I'm saying,
y'all hit the like, y'all hit the subscribe, man. Like I said, if y'all on my Instagram, hit the link in the bio so y'all can get in here with the real footage.
Oh,
Biden was he was on one that election.
Yeah.
He was on black people. He was doing it. He was saying, "Oh,
don't
shit."
Put y'all back in
He was
chains.
sounding like Trump. He was sounding like Trump, and we just gonna keep it a beam.
Now during the election, I say like, nah, he was pretty much, it was COVID and he was like ducking and all that kind of stuff. But it really didn't matter, right? Because I would have voted for a puddle of cat piss as long as it wasn't Trump. You know what I'm saying?
You weren't
but
going.
Yeah, I was like,
Trump used to fuck with the niggas. Man, used to be in music videos and everything. Y'all don't remember when Trump fucked with the niggas?
Yeah, man, he was harmless then. Even then, we just didn't know much about him. We just saw a braggadocious motherfucker with money, and we just like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, we didn't really know too much about him. You know what I mean?
Right.
But now this motherfucker got an effect on your life. Like, further study is warranted here. Like, and once you scratch the surface, you see some shit that you.
Okay, well that go back to this.
Chance to save our country politically. I'm afraid if we lose this one, it's going to take a civil war to save the country, and it will be saved.
That boy said, if we lose this one, it's going to take a civil war to save this country, and it will be saved.
And he has a platform at the Republican National Convention, y'all. Like, this is insane shit that, like, if this man had said that 10 years ago, 12 years ago, he would have been run out the Republican Party for saying some shit like that. Without a doubt, 100%. Even if you said some racist shit, like something that could be misconstrued as being racist, like the Republicans would be like, they're so sensitive to that. They're like, we have no place for that in our party. When you do racist shit, you don't talk about it. You just implement the policy. You don't say the quiet part out loud. We at least got that much sense. Now, the shit is unabashed. They don't give a fuck. And what is crazy, it's not crazy. What's sad to me is how many black people I see out there seem to be okay with that. And I'm
okay with that statement right there. Me and Q were talking about that shit last week. That nigga said to save our country, he's afraid if the Republican Party don't save this country, they're gonna have to have a civil war and it will be saved. So that's basically telling y'all, we with all the if we don't win this motherfucker, we with all bullshit.
Believe that.
And we coming with that and it will be saved is what he's saying.
And what's the easiest way to recognize the enemy if it's a civil war? Black people. Because other than that, who you gonna shoot?
But hey,
Jim, your neighbor?
He ain't gonna shoot Jim.
Unless he got a Trump flag. You don't know who, you know what I mean? Right. You don't know who's who.
But they know they come to shot all the black people there because y'all with Kamala. They already know. That's crazy. You right too.
Yeah, man. So like game this stuff out, y'all. Like, who you gonna shoot? It's a civil war. Who you gonna shoot?
Yeah, that's what MAGA's all about. Y'all better get
Janet
together. Take off. You're not gonna kill. You're not shooting Brittany. You shoot Shatika.
Karen. Like, you gotta think about this.
What we gonna do? What we gonna do if
cosplaying and shit?
What we gonna do if this shit really do strike up a civil war? Man? What is the black? What we gonna do? Huh?
Fight. That's how you can do.
You think these niggas gonna fight? You think these niggas gonna fight?
Some niggas shit. Some won't. That's why
I'm fighting. Some won't.
I'm gonna need y'all niggas to fight, okay? let me make the screen big, okay? Cause y'all ain't listening to what's going on. All these switches, all these Draco, bro, all these motherfucking FN57s, all these 4-4 board, all y'all niggas speak up, bro. All these Kel-Tec, all these motherfucking Glock 23s and Glock 27s and motherfucking Glock 19. Y'all better be ready to use them motherfuckers for when it count. I ain't talking about y'all ain't got no problem killing each other. If it become a civil war, we gonna have to fight for something. And I don't see us doing that, bro. We ain't did that shit in years. The way they ransacked that Capitol building, bro. Niggas is not doing that.
No. But I'll tell you this though. If you realize your power now, it don't even have to come to that. Like the people who feel that way are a minority of the country. Like even like we talking about like Biden was going to lose the election, this, that, and the other thing.
Right.
Biden won, even though he won in a few states by about 44,000 votes. That was the difference in those states that gave him the electoral count that he needed to win the election. He still outperformed Trump by 7 million people. 7 million people. So if we just had a national, the same way we picked a senator in Georgia, right? All we do is just total up all the votes in Georgia, and we be like, okay, all the votes in Georgia, you got 1 million, you got 500,000. You are the winner. If we totaled up all the votes the same way for the presidency, Biden would have won by 7 million votes, not 44,000 votes in these strategic places. So these are a minority of the country who wants to do these things, but the way our system is set up, it allows them to have outsized power. So when they talking crazy shit about civil war and all this other bullshit, you just got to vote them down, vote them out, and shout over them. They're a minority of the country.
They are.
But we being pacified and we getting buried in bullshit and we turning on ourselves for minor dumbass issues that don't affect 99.9% of us.
I ain't gonna lie, I got caught up in a lot of dumbass bullshit. One thing about me, I'm just a real nigga, man. Okay? I got caught up in a lot of dumbass bullshit. I got caught up in the in Kamala Pass when she was DA, Supreme Court. I got caught up in that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really see her as a vice president. I ain't really check her background when she was a senator. So I don't know that part. I got definitely checked on that DA part and, and the Supreme Court judge. I definitely did my background work on that part. So I did a lot of judging off of that alone. She locking up niggas and alarming rates. No, can't put her in there. She gonna lock niggas up.
But
all these motherfuckers gonna lock niggas up.
Right. That's what I'm like, oh, but Trump gonna set you free?
Coming to that realization, like, all of these nigga, get locked up. I wouldn't give a damn if Humpty Dumpty was in office, man. Cause we really ain't got no gateways or no bylaws just strictly for us to get through this gateway, man. And that's what the fuck that's why I feel like we need our own political party, man.
Yeah,
but
man.
While we here, I had to get my big brother, give me some knowledge so you can persuade me, because I wouldn't fuck with now one of them. I might go in there and check old Bob. I might get an old Q, check a little Bob, because that do make sense. After I've been seeing what Trump been saying, because I wasn't never for Trump. I just definitely want to fuck him up, bro. And just the Democratic Party in general, bro. But now that I've been saying this man telling Christians, hey man, just vote this time. You ain't got to vote no more. And say this motherfucker right here, really, this shit right here, and this shit about him giving cops full immunity, and this shit right here about if they don't win, it's gonna be a civil war. That really make me. I don't want them to win now. Okay, let's go to war now. All the GDs, the BDs, the Bloods, the goddamn Crips, the Pyru, Boy, all the switches and that, man, let's do it.
You don't get more business than this.
Let's do it. They can't beat us up in no hand-to-hand combat. Some of them can, some of them motherfuckers fight. I ain't gonna lie. I fought a white boy for goddamn 45 minutes one time, it felt like, boy. I hit that motherfucker with everything I had. That nigga hit himself. Wow. That's all you got? I said, oh, Lord, I gotta fight one of these.
100%. Great comment from Elizabeth. She's saying like none of the Trump ads say Kamala's letting all the criminals out, which is wild too because they want to have it both ways. They saying she was locking up all the black men in California, but at the same time she's a soft on crime. Like, is she soft on crime or she locking up all the black men? Like, it can't be both, right?
Why would he say that when he be letting criminals out?
No, he let the right kind of criminals out, right? The people in his orbit, the people that benefit him, like Roger Stone, General Flynn, Dinesh D'Souza. Look up these names. Like these are all people who directly helped him. Like the January 6 people he talking about letting out are people who are fighting for him, right? Okay, I need to pick off a couple of niggas in terms of votes. Okay, I'll let out Kodak Black, I guess. No, notice he ain't letting out normal, just everyday black people. He letting out celebrities so he can get some notoriety. So that could hopefully get him 1% of black men.
There would be no Kodak Black slander. There would be no. Go ahead.
But I was just saying. So he's just trying to let him off. He's just getting him off so he can pick off that 1% of black men that when they scroll through TikTok, all they see is Trump let out Kodak Black, and they just like, yeah. And probably that person, quite honestly, probably wasn't even gonna vote anyway. They probably on the couch anyway. They just out there saying Trump, 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 and probably won't even vote. To be honest with you, 100%. You know what I'm saying? But it helped him sell a narrative that he's for black people when in fact he's not. He's just enamored with celebrity, and he feel like it's a transaction he can make by letting some popular black person off, and he think he can get some credit for that.
Everything checks and balances with Trump. Everything checks and balances in a transaction. All relationships is transactions. I do know that. He do not give a damn about none of y'all.
Nothing or no one. Not even his own kids. He don't give a shit.
He don't give a damn. Yeah, he's a grade A. You know, he up there with the Diddy's and these folks all the same type of motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The Jay-Z's. You know what I'm saying? It's everything transactional, gang. Well, give me a crash course on Mrs. Harris. You know?
Anytime.
I don't goddamn know. I just know what I see, and I wasn't digging too deep into it. I had to get somebody to come in here and get y'all the real facts and the rap for y'all. Hit the subscribe. Shout out my brother Racy.
Appreciate you.
Smart man. Yeah, y'all think all black men ain't shit. Niggas be knowing. Y'all gotta stop it, man. We have a brains and shit out here, man. But yeah, I guess, like I said in my post on Instagram, I ain't really fucking with none of them, but if you gonna vote, man, vote for the history. Vote for what it can do for your household. Get out there and vote for somebody, man. They done put a batter in my back because I wasn't fucking with it. I might vote for the couch. I ain't gonna lie. I'm that nigga. I might vote for the couch, but
and do your research, man. Like real research. Don't scroll through TikTok. Don't look at a YouTube video. No, like go through something like legit. Like
we really don't care. That's what.
Like go
get your thug then. Show me what kind of bike you gonna get your thug right now. I might check you out. Man.
Go to a .gov and look up some stats. Like go look up policies that have been put in place. Like not just some influencer on the internet saying Kamala ain't black or Democrat. No, go look up some real statistics. Just like for instance, if you looked at right wing media, they're like, oh, crime is terrible everywhere. Crime is down, people. Crime is less than it was in the Trump administration. Do you remember all that civil unrest during the Trump administration, man? 2020, the riots in the streets, the summer of George Floyd, all that shit was under.
Okay, I'm glad
Trump.
You brought up George Floyd. Why every time the elections come around, here come one of these motherfuckers killing one of us and making a rage about it, bro? Every election year, why is that? I mean, they knock us off every year. They just highlight a big one right before elections. Is it to play on our emotions or what is that?
Well, to be honest with you, I mean, yeah, it's probably a little bit opportunist because at the time, right, it's something that's happening that you can point to and you can show a real contrast because guaranteed the way Republicans will react to that and Democrats will react to that will be totally different. And it's a way of pointing out the differences. Like, look, we got your back when shit like this happens. When shit like this happening, Republicans do not have your back, right?
She passed a law saying that anybody caught up in that kind of situation, any cop caught up in that situation, got to get punished. What law was that? Not the one she passed about can't nobody get hung again, which should be common sense in 2024. But
common sense ain't common, man.
Shit. Common sense definitely ain't, bro.
No.
But there's another law that's supposed to be punishing cops that kill black people and like ain't no more getting off.
Yeah, I know they're trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I know one of the things is qualified immunity, right? Which is an insane law that basically say, like, if the cops haven't violated your civil rights in this specific way, in another instance before, then basically they get a mulligan. It's like, you know, okay. They could say, like, yeah, this violated your civil rights, but we can't find case law that shows that this is a civil rights violation previously, so the cop gets to skate. Like, and the Supreme Court has been upholding that decision. And now you got 6 conservative judges, right? 3 of them Trump put on, which are Kavanaugh, Barrett, and Gorsuch. So they're going to be on there for a good little minute. And you got the lunatics on the far right who are Samuel Alito and Clarence Thomas ass. And then you got John Roberts, who was thought to be a moderate, but basically he's just a right wing guy, whatever, too. So 2 of them people are old as fuck. That's Alito. The most extreme crazies on the bench right now are the oldest. That's Alito and Clarence. So the next president could have the opportunity to name 2 seats to the court and swing balance. So when you look at issues like qualified immunity, right? Real life consequences in your life.
Yeah.
Like, cops can't get away with shit. When they do foul things, they get held accountable. That's how you get Roe v. Wade. I don't know how you feel about abortion, but abortion ain't just the law ain't just about abortion. That has a chilling effect on people, right? So you could have a miscarriage and you need a DNC, which is effectively an abortion too. Doctor may be scared to do it. So now your wife, your girlfriend, whoever it may be, got to carry around this dead fetus for the next few days, weeks, however long it'll be till she get rid of it, till her body expels the fetus, can get an infection in her fallopian tubes, in a uterus. So it's not just about, oh, well, these are just thoughts out here having babies and they getting abortions every week. That's not what's fucking happening, y'all.
Yeah, because that's a big thing. That my body, my choice shit. That's a big play on the elections this year, man.
Yeah, man.
That's a big, huge play on elections this year, man.
So I'm like, you know, the Republicans right now are about subtraction, and Democrats right now, quite frankly, are about addition. Republicans are about taking away rights, and the Democrats are about giving you more rights. And just one more thing I just wanted to point to, in terms of like things that are out of sight for the normal person that are still nonetheless good and are being done by the administration. So it's a lady called Lena Khan. She's head of the FTC. There's a lot of rule making that goes on by federal administration. So what is that exactly? So the government may pass a law, but they can't see every eventuality that's around the corner. So they give a lot of power to federal agencies to make rules. So for instance, let's just say this is something that just got overturned, but I'm going to throw it out there. So let's just say that there's machine guns, right? So they passed a law saying there should be no machine guns. But then you got a switch come out, or I forgot what the other thing is called, the bump stock or whatever the fuck it is, that can turn a gun into a machine gun, right? So Congress may not have necessarily seen that a bump stock or a switch was around the corner to turn a gun into a machine gun. So rather than saying, hey, okay, now Congress, for this specific instance, we need you to pass another law. So who knows how long that may take, right? It might take a whole nother year or two or whatever. They've given these agencies the ability to pass rules that can affect that. Right. So now they can say, okay, well, this turns a gun into a machine gun. Well, no, this law didn't specifically say that this type of thing is outlawed, but this turns it into what is outlawed. So we're going to make a rule saying you can't create those. You can't do those or whatever. Right.
Right.
So back to Lena Khan. So a lot of these companies are like merge crazy, turning 5 companies into one. And so what does that create? A monopoly. So then you got to go to this one company for everything you need. Like, for instance, cell phone, right? You can't get any competition on cell phone prices because, well, we the only cell phone company. What the fuck you gonna do? There's only 3 of us.
So that's what you think everything is gonna come to a point.
100%. That's what they doing. They they keep reducing down. So you know what she's doing though? You know what she's doing though? She's saying no mergers. No, that's anti-competitive. That's gonna hurt the consumer. And these fucking companies hate that shit. Another thing, just regular McDonald's workers, right? We're having to sign non-competes, meaning like they have to sign something that say, hey, if you quit here at McDonald's, you can't go to the Burger King up the street for 6-7 months to work. Why? You know what that do? That don't allow the worker to move and get better wages, because the only reason you're gonna go to Burger King is because Burger King is paying more. Yeah. So now you like, well, shit. Because it's not like you're gonna be working at Burger King at the register and then you're gonna go work for Coke as a CEO. Like, you're gonna find a job in the same industry that you in. So you probably gonna go be a cook over at Burger King if you were a cook over at McDonald's. So she said, hey, these non-competes, unless it's a specific circumstance, like for instance, you got the secret formula to Coke or some shit. Yeah, you can't go work for Pepsi for like a year or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a rule though. That's a rule, people. Like the internet passed the law saying, hey man, like you can't be charging people to let their traffic flow free. So like, I don't know if you know this, but like with the internet, right? The internet only run at one speed. When you see shit like your speed is 5 gig, your speed is a gig, your speed is 8 gig. Those are barriers being put in place to make them that speed, right? What she put in place was a rule saying you can't put those fake barriers in front of people's service and deliberately make their service slower. You got to treat all traffic the same, right? Right. Because for instance, if I called you on the phone, right? I don't give a fuck who I have for service, right? You hear me at the same time. It's not going to be like, oh, okay, well, I made this phone call and Quincy, I made this phone call and in 1 minute you'll hear my voice, and then it's going to be another 1 minute to respond because we got the lowest phone plan out there. It don't work like that. You pay for your phone, the phone works the same for everybody at the same speed all the time. So why is the internet any different?
So she putting blockades on all that bullshit.
So yes, she 100%.
They want to know what you think about Shapiro
doing a lot of things you don't think about, but a lot of things that touch your life on a daily basis, nonetheless.
They said they don't know what you think about the VP Shapiro.
I don't know, man. He Gaza, man. That's big with me. Like, I was conflicted about Biden even because I didn't like his Gaza policy. And Shapiro, he's a sharp guy, but he's talking real reckless on that Gaza biz. Like, you know, he's a super pro Israel, which, hey, it's cool to be like, I empathize with Israel, but you got to empathize with the people of Gaza too. So I got to hear more from him on that. You know, I think Kamala has an opening on that because she's been talking about it. She hadn't been as pro gun ho Israel, even though I know her husband is Jewish, which doesn't mean anything, right? It's just like, I don't know, just because your husband is, just because your husband black, right? And you see some foul go on in Kenya, like, what does that mean? Like, I'm black, people in Kenya are black.
Yeah. But you know, they
people in
standing up for
Africa,
the
people
Jews. They
in
standing up.
Zimbabwe are black. It don't mean like I'm gonna like my loyalties are divided based on that.
The Jews
You know what I'm
standing
saying?
up for each other over here, though. They standing up for them people over there.
Hey man, it's a lot of Jewish people that ain't for that shit over there.
Yeah.
Believe that. Who are like bucking for like the people in Gaza. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people over here too. I mean, just like anything else, right? People, but it's a lot of people too. Like, trust me, just because you see somebody in a yarmulke don't necessarily mean that they rocking with everything that go on in Israel. Believe that 100%.
Right.
So, you know, but yeah, I like Shapiro. I think he's a sharp guy, all that. But I got to get some clarification. I got to hear more nuance in his position about what's going on in Gaza and Israel before I be like, yeah, he's the guy.
Yeah, if he condone that shit over there, I ain't no, but he condone all bullshit over here. That's how I feel, man. Man, I appreciate you coming on here, man, giving these folks these gems
brother,
they need it, man. Me and Big Q ain't gonna do no more arguing, fight all that.
No, y'all make some good points though, man.
Yeah, that's my brother, man. We're gonna do that part, man. That's why I got him here for, man. So people can see things from all kind of different kind of views, man. Race. Definitely appreciate you,
man.
Yeah,
no problem, man. Oh no, man. I got this thing on my hand.
Oh, that boy got something on his hand. He can't even give me no dime. Q, what you gonna do, man? You getting back over here? You through, man? Move down. Hey. Crazy.
Coming back over?
Nah, he threw it. I don't want to talk to him no more, man. Y'all here with the rap for, man. Y'all hit the lights, man.
Yeah, do that.
Comment, man. Hit the subscribe
this
button,
great,
man.
We're
gonna see y'all next Tuesday, man. I'm glad y'all tapped in. And it's a wrap, gang. Yeah.